See, when I don't refresh it, it shows up way sooner. I'm just elongating and making the process worse. Turning that up. Pause that. Play this. How does he sound? This is too far away. And now it's on the screen. Move it down. My mic made a pop noise, like a dum, like something like that. Why? Alright, shut up. You've lost your talking privileges. Not like me. Nothing's ever gonna stop me. I should have put my... Boys! I should have my finger on the dial already. God damn, that gets me going. Oh, I'm not the same till I've had my morning cup of brew. You know how it is. Am I right, fellas? Alright, so. I feel like I was going to say something important, but I am back like I said I would be. This time I didn't lie about the next day. I did what I said I would. Where I didn't wake up at all. I never woke up. Sorry, this is purgatory. I'm sorry, you guys have to find out this way. No, I just woke up at like 3 and uploaded the stuff. It was already uploaded, but then promoted it after the fact. And I don't think it made that much of a difference. Not enough difference for me to care that much, really. So I'm going to be doing that. So I got solid like 7 hours of sleep. I still feel tired. But I think that's what happens when you get out of the... I just always tired once I get out of the shower and then lie down for a little bit. So I would just like vibe in there. But this, when I say gets me going, I mean, because I hadn't... If the whole... I've made a bit out of a bunch of stuff, and it makes, like, convenience not an option, really. So, if I'm like, man, I'm thirsty, I want to drink one of these, but I know I have to open it on stream. I'm like, well, I can't start a new one, because 30 minutes, I can't drink that can. So I'll just wait. So then I'm like, oh boy, I'm tired, and then I drink this, and I'm full energy again. I'm also very hot. This fan cannot be any more on me. It's as close as it could possibly get. So I'm going to be sweating, which is fun. It's a nice little change of pace. What isn't a change of pace is the shiny hunt. It is currently the 11th. It's 11/11. Year's wrapping up. What a year we've had. Wherever all those fond memories. I could have just wore like shorts with this. I think the issue is that like the hoodie's already pushing it, but wearing jeans with it is also like... I mean, the upper area is definitely hot, but like my feet are sweating, and it always feels strange. There's a point I was gonna make. Oh, right. So, midnight release of the game is the 18th, right? That's when that stream's gonna happen. Hopefully. We need a maximum of 4 days to do the DLC and Sword. It might take a shorter amount of time, but I'm just... I'm... You know, better safe than sorry. So, 17, 16, 15, 14... So basically, what I wanted to do was after I get the Shiny Regice. Game looks kind of loud. Is it loud? Hold on, let me listen to the stream. Because I always listen to myself, but never the actual... No, I think we're good. No, I don't think so. So, ideally, you know, oh yeah, you get the Regice today, and then... The next 2 days, do the Curry stream and the Battle Tower. It's looking like I may just need to do those on my own, or just do them, save it for a later date, that we could someday come back to this. Because saying we're going to get the Reggie today is wishful thinking. But as of this stream, this Regice has taken the longest. And I know I keep saying it, broken record, but... I'm hoping it's not true, but, you know, maybe the shiny appeared and I just wasn't paying attention. I skipped over it. But I feel like somebody would have made a big deal about it by now. Like it would have gotten clipped or something. I feel like we do have clips. How do I check where the clips are? Because I know people who are live, they just kind of like half listen to it, but the VOD people, now that's a whole different group. That's the subsection, baby. So, they could have... I hope I stumble upon it live. Oh, I hope it's not... I'm going to be upset if it's true, because then that's just like... We back. Yes, and I meant it last time. I mean it this time as well. But if we don't get the Regice, we can try and dedicate the next 2 days to getting it and then doing the Battle Tower and Curry on my own. But once we get to like the give me mod and I vanished 2 days. Yeah, I saw that. It's fine. Nothing bad happened. Because it never does. But you've been okay. My most trusted compatriot. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my most trusted compatriot. You've been like I know the others have been kind of listening. You've been watching these streams. Not all of them, but you have been watching, right? I need to be very sure, almost certain, that I didn't skip over the shiny on accident. Because while looking at footage of other people shiny hunting it, it looks exactly the same as this one. I must know. Are they all there still? Because, like, what? It saves the VODs of the last, week? Or last 2 weeks? I'm pretty sure it's got all the Regice ones. Popular clips. Okay, that's just Pair Champ. Alright. Yeah, let me view all the clips. See if we got anything. I need to know if I fucked up. So I guess that's all of them, and because they don't last long. Got it. Nope. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Past broadcasts. Alright. See, it goes all the way back to the Halloween stream. So we would have had all the Shiny Regice ones. So it's been 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th one. So it's possible. Because, you know, let me count those again. Because Registeel took 1. Right? Yeah. That's 1. The Regirock was 1, 2, 3, 4. And Regice was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, as of this point. I mean, Regirock took shorter because of the chair, but just counting by the streams, it's fine. And they come, you get them in the middle of the stream, so it's not like it's half of a stream dedicated to it. But whatever. So yeah. It's a, like, I need to scrub through those streams, 5 streams, and see if, like, that's gonna take forever. I don't know. I feel, though, I feel like if the shiny appeared, I would have noticed it, but I can't be certain. And that's the worst part. I'm not certain. And I hate not being certain about things. But only certain things, you know? Because when I'm multitasking, I'm not really looking at the screen. I'm listening to it kind of. So it would go it would like sparkle, but that's not what it sounds like. But I don't even know if I would hear it for sure. I'm concerned about the prospect of it because this is taking longer than the Regirock. This is the longest it's taken. It's weighing on me. I think taking a break in the middle was the thing to do, though, because now I'm not as distraught about it or like broken up or just bored by it. Now I'm back to streaming, especially now that like I was running on no sleep and then I slept like all day and then I was running on no sleep again. But now I figured out the perfect schedule. I just need to keep it up. So tonight after stream, all the stuff I gotta. By the way, I said like, oh, it was gonna be the Friday video, but because the Tuesday one didn't export properly, they all got pushed back one. So now the Saturday video. Originally I was like, oh, I have 3 days to edit this, so I'll split it up. It's like 30 minutes, so I'll do 10 minutes a day. But it took like a couple minutes to do 1 minute. Like I was like, okay, well I got 10 hours, so I'll edit 1 minute an hour. But the one I'm doing isn't actually that edit. Well, it is. It has a lot of edits, but a lot of them overlap. So if there's an edit that's like, oh, wipeout, it appears like 8 times, so I could just copy and paste that. So the editing actually, I could probably finish it tonight as long as I just do a couple more minutes each hour. And then tomorrow I can do an extra bit for it. So we're making good pace as far as the editing goes. As far as the Twitch goes, I cannot control the rate at which Shiny Regice appears, even if it doesn't appear. What I can do is hope and just beg really hard. I was gonna title this Praying for Shiny Regice because it sounds cooler, but I don't want anyone thinking this is a prayer stream. I'm not that kind of cult. I'm more of a bees and Kool-Aid kind of guy. Is it too soon to joke about that? I don't think so. It's still funny. What was I looking for? Right. I don't remember. I don't know why I said right like I knew, because I don't. I've lied to myself. I've made a fool of myself. The issue is your tissue. I wanted to do more of the chart thing, and at least do like 4 streams on the archive channel a day to hit like, basically to get them done by a certain point. But they're all uploading, and they've been uploading like all day, so I think it will also take a lot more time. I don't think it should mess with the stream. Like, the stream quality still looks fine. It shouldn't. But that's a multitask that we cannot do. So, can do anything else. There was a new analog horror ARG I found through Twitter that I wanted to watch. I should have watched it before stream, but there wasn't enough time. But again, I don't know. I feel weird about reacting to things because it very rarely is ever like actual reactions. It's often just like, if I'm analog horror, I'm just kind of sitting in awe. I'm like, oh man, this thing is great, but I can't do that. The best I could do to make it fair is just put it in like the corner of the screen, so that way there's no way this would be an alternative. If someone wants to watch the actual video, they can. What was it called? Monument Mythos. That's what it was. Welcome to the life hereafter, sleepless night. I begin really into analog horror. Because I think it's fun. The ice cream truck outside is playing, because I'm going to miss that. It's not for a long while. I think just because we were talking about moving, I'm like thinking about it more. But, you know, it's still not till like spring, like late spring, so still a long time. But I'm going to be home for a decent amount of time anyway, or in Pennsylvania. Home is where I am and where my stuff is. And now it's playing Dashing Through. That's what it is. Is it called Dashing Through? No, it's fucking Jingle Bells, right? Yeah. Oh, jingle. But yeah, it's Jingle Bells. For anyone unfamiliar. I am. It's not Christmassy enough is the issue. I mean, it's November, but I don't care for Thanksgiving, so I just kind of skip right over it. Black Friday could be interesting. I've never gone physically Black Friday shopping. All is bright. I don't remember what this was. Round your virgin mother and child. Is this Silent Night? Holy infant, so tender and mild. Sleepy. You can't even hear it, so I'm just singing to nothing. I totally forgot about that part. Okay. In heavenly. Is it Silent Night? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Alright. This one's Dean Democracy. I think it's like...
During a program of ABC Evening News, anchor Peter Jennings told viewers to look forward to next
It's like
week
alternate reality, but also in the
broadcast
sense that it's a
national
split
significance.
timeline.
Jennings would continue
Because I don't know
remind
enough
viewers
about
of the
presidents, but I'm
special
pretty... I hit the
broadcast
wrong
over the next
button.
7 nights,
I've made a mistake.
even referring to it at one point as the most unprecedented announcement in recent history. A week after its first mention, Jennings reminded viewers of the special broadcast one last...
It's playing the... Hold on. We need to do a different side tangent. That song. What was the Barney killing version? It was, there's a whole subsection, because everyone, like, everyone goes through, like, a certain phase in their life. It was like, oh, the edgy phase or the whatever. I feel like everyone has a killing Barney phase. I don't know why. Yeah, here we go. Okay, this isn't what I was looking for. I looked up Kill Barney song. This has 1 million views. Uploaded in 2017. And it sounds like this. Should I be concerned? Hey Josh, we're having
I love you, you love me.
we're having a weird night.
Let's go out and kill Barney with a shotgun.
This isn't the one I sang. Wait, no. No more purple dinosaur. I did sing this one, but there was one that's like it was Joy to the World, but it was about Barney fucking biting it. See if I can find that one. I want to go down the rabbit hole. We haven't done this in a long time. Let's kill Barney. This is from 13 years ago. Yo. Ow. Okay. I don't think we could... Is this...
You hate me,
Okay, hold on.
I hate you, you hate me. Let's get together and kill Barney with a big shotgun and shoot him in the head. Then we'll check if he's dead.
Barney's dead. That wasn't Barney. Improvise... Well, oh, improved version. I thought like he ad-libbed this whole thing. Freestyle style.
Joy to the world, the Barney's dead. I barbecued his head. Don't worry about the body, I flushed it down the potty, and round it goes, and round it goes. Don't worry about the tail, I fed it to the whale.
I've never heard this part.
Much it went, and much.
This is the improved version. Okay, so there was... So, hold on. Was it just kind of some phenomena that every kid on the playground just wanted to kill Barney and this spread around? Or did everyone watch this video? 13 years ago was not... 2008, I was 7. I feel like maybe I could have heard it. It doesn't have enough views for me to, like, justify it. The comments are turned off. I guess they thought it was a kid's video.
And munch it went. Yeah! And don't worry about the weenie, I gave it to the genie. There once was a genie with a 10-foot weenie. It was showed out to the lady next door. She thought it was a snake and she hit it with a rake, and now it's only 5'4". Whoa! Yeah!
I have... Alright, okay, hold on. I did not hear the part about the dick and balls. Or just the dick, really. Damn. I forgot Barney had such a huge cock. Well, we don't know. I can't know any information about that because the comments are turned off. I don't ever remember watching that video. I remember someone telling, like one of the older kids being like, "Hey, kid, you hear the new funny song about Barney? Kill Barney song." Maybe I shouldn't watch videos of actual children. Okay, this was from 10 years ago. It's not for children under 12. Very specific. I would wager to say this video was probably made by a 12-year-old. And he was like, yeah, no fucking little kids, but me? I know what I'm talking about. I'm an adult. I'm an adult, and I deserve an adult glass. Barney. What is this song? Hold on. Am I gonna get in trouble? No more. Not. When does the song come in? You love me. Okay, this is. I'm not. It's probably like YouTube stock music, but I don't want to risk it. I hate you. You hate me. Let's go. I don't remember the exact gun. Mine is to the tune of "I Wish I Wasn't Dixie." I don't know what that is. Pretty sure everyone who was under 12 used to sing this song. So I don't think it started on the internet. The internet is like a snapshot of it. It just happened IRL to... I never knew how that happened, right? Because, like, the internet, obviously, stuff spreads around. But, like, how stuff would spread from playground to playground all around the world. This is from a year ago.
It's so Barney, and you love me. This creature is driving me up a tree. It's time to go kill Barney and blow up his dorky home.
Alright, so there's no way this was made in 2020. June 11th, 2020? There wasn't something more important going on that you could have worried about? This should be great. I wrote a song about killing him to the tune of Dixie. Okay, so the second time that's come up. I don't know when I first heard it, but you are familiar with it then. Show me the lyrics. There's no description, so it's not even like, oh, re-upload from... It looks like a Newgrounds video. Or just an early YouTube video. What a fantastic model.
Hurry quick, 'cause Barney is singing a stupid poem.
Barney's a weird guy. I would like to watch Gotcha Life kill Barney 00 song. Also, June 10th, 2020. What happened to the community of fans of the Barney kill song? That June 2020, this was a day before the last one we just watched, where everyone was like, we gotta go now. That Barney, he scares me. I love you. You love me. What is... I don't know what this game is, actually. I thought it was like a Maple Story thing. It really shows that stuff just kind of... Time is a flat circle. You know, you're like, oh, kids today have it way different. But, like, it's the same thing, except in my day, this would have been done in, like, fucking... Yeah, Maple Story. And sometimes you see, like, stuff that was Tumblr posts just get retweeted on Twitter. Like, the exact same thing. I'm like, oh, it's happening again. And then, like, them shipping gamers, that's also, like, a big thing now. Everyone's like, oh, these kids are way different. But no, we're actually all very similar. Can I show you guys something, actually? There is a... Okay, I'm going to ask you guys a series of questions. Are you familiar with the show The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy? I will wait. I have some follow-up questions. Rudolph with his nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Never watched it, but I am aware. All right. When the show ended, well, so I guess the follow-up question, because you never watched it, are you familiar with Underfist? Basically, there was a movie after the show ended, and it was supposed to be like a kickoff to the spin-off of a bunch of the side characters. I watched it as a kid, and then I watched it a bunch others. I got back into it, not like as a huge fan, but I'm like, oh, I remember this is so good. And there's a song in it that I really like, so I'm like, man, I want to listen to this song. So my point isn't really made now because I guess the last time I checked was 6 months ago. But there's a song called I Don't Want to Grow Up in it. And the original, like, you could not actually watch it anywhere. What you could, the best I could do is just search up on YouTube. And before, this one says 5 months ago. So I guess, like, somebody heard my plea. The only one you could watch, and you could tell I watched it, the only way to listen to I Don't Want to Grow Up from Underfist is by watching the Maple Story version. From 12 years ago.
Well, okay, I guess. What do you want to play?
2009. The only way I could listen to and I listened to this I watched this video multiple times. I was like, man, I really like this song. Didn't watch Underfist as a kid, but I have seen it. Okay, so yeah, you get the gist. It's Maple Story. Apparently there's a One Piece one. I want to... we gotta watch these AMVs of just like... Which the one of Sonic singing fucking something?
Well, okay, I guess.
This is a
What
good
do you wanna
video.
play?
Okay, hold on.
Well, what do you like to play?
When was this made? 2010. Damn, whoever made this, they watched Underfist and they just sat on it for 2 years. Did it come out to? Yeah, no, 2009, so a year. Wait, no. No, it was because of CN Real. That's why they didn't pick up the show. Yeah.
There were so many silly things.
It also sounds great.
I'll put on lots of weight.
I'm going meditate. I don't wanna grow up. We gotta watch AMVs. Hold on. I need to go down a different rabbit hole now. What's the Sonic X Sings one's the really popular one? I must know. The issue is, I mean, if the songs sound like shit, is it really gonna be like an issue? The issue is your tissue. Alright, what is this? This one's gonna be an issue. I want Sonic as Usher. Hold on. I want to see Sonic as Usher. Damn, I was hoping it was fucking Shiny. Like, is that even Usher? I don't know. It's not important. I forgot I could do this one-handed. I totally forgot about the... So yeah, as much as I want to watch fun AMVs that are shit, because I like the aesthetic of the old videos. It brings me comfort for whatever reason. So much of it is Sonic Sings Peanut Butter Jelly Time. That can't... It's peanut... Okay, you heard that. April 2008. Damn. Let's read the comments at least. 11 years later, this video pops in my head, oddly nostalgic. Humanity has led up to this moment. Nostalgic, cringe, but yeah, good times. I still love this even to this day. Still love this video after it being years since I first saw it. XD is also still sung by yours truly, XD. Didn't the guy who made Peanut Butter Jelly Time get killed in a shootout? Or he killed someone and he went to jail? Childhood memories. Sounds like he's singing it. Yeah, that's the point of the video. These here were what I watched as a child and got me into video editing. Memories. Damn. Hi, I'm from the year 2019. This was posted when I was 6. Nostalgic. 6 years ago. This kind of meme were my source of fun and happiness. Oh yeah, I'm glad to found this again. Yo, 2019, and I still remember this. I would dance to this when I was 5. My childhood hit me right in it. Damn. I'm gonna be honest, whoever has the courage to sing this to me, I would go out with them, no joke, Lamau. I watched this in kindergarten with a friend when we saw Sonic dashing. We surprised like, whoa. Cosmo is like, what the fuck? Ha ha ha, my childhood memories. I remember watching this when I was 6. What kind of song is this? What do you mean? 12 years have passed when I found this video on YouTube when I was younger. Still the best nostalgia. You get the point. We haven't gone down a rabbit hole in a long time on stream. Just like weird subsection of YouTube. That's always fun because like YouTube's way is super huge. We don't ever really notice it because when you're watching it, you're just like, oh, this person's popular, whatever. But it's huge. There's many subgroups. And you'll notice that once you like get into something more niche. Earlier in the year, I was like, oh yeah, I remember Skylanders, and I got back into Skylander stuff. Not like playing it, but just like thinking about it. And like the most subscribed Skylander channel that isn't terrible has like 1,000. And he's like the head of the community. But even some of the videos are bad. But that's what happens when you... I'm allergic to peanut butter, but I love this song. Well, that's nice. Ah, the internet. What a time to be alive. Gotta go fast, Sonic X theme. That's not it. I kind of want to watch, I walked way too far. You guys remember, what was it? It was Super Mario Bros. Z, that's what it was, right? I haven't watched it in a long time. And I talked to the guy who made it, actually, and I got his permission to, like, react to it. That was a while ago, though. When was the... Okay, so if it was the YouTube upload, no way I watched this in 2016. I need to know when the first upload was. I wish you could sort up, like, I know you could sort uploads by most recent. I wish you could sort by, like, least recent. That'd be nice. Or just pick a specific year to search in YouTube by. 9 years ago. Okay, hold on. 2011, that's more like it. That shit's loud. This shit was like, this was my shit. It didn't get more epic than this, let me tell you. This is what I was talking about when I said that, like, the stuff I liked about, like, I had Sonic plushies as a kid, but I never played a game or watched any of the shows. All the Sonic stuff I liked just came from the internet. It came from the internet. Ooh. It is spooky after all. More than that, it's cool.
Mario.
That's Mario. Hello, Mario. DeviantArt.com. I also didn't know what Dragon Ball was, so I just thought this was its own thing. And I thought it was way cool. Way past cool. I don't remember there being any dialogue. Remember there was? If there was, I didn't read it. Was that? No, there's dialogue. I will do the reading. Since nothing else is going on. It looks like some kind of shiny rock. Well, no one else seems to be around. I doubt anyone will mind if I touch it. So wait, hold on. Was this an animation? Or was it like... Because my experience with Newgrounds content as a kid was it being re-uploaded to YouTube. It said play. So I don't know if it was like because the text makes it seem like it's just like a game, but more of just like a clicking through. This seems like it could be a video, maybe. Doing voice acting for it. What's going on? Is there a storm coming? What the great galloping Goombas is that? The issue is, right? I keep saying that and I never say what the issue is. This guy won't tell me. The doing other things. The multitasking helps with breaking up the monotony of doing the shiny thing over and over. But if it's still on screen when I get the shiny, then like that's gonna, if it is a potential clip, it's gonna ruin the clip, right? There's a fucking thing in the top right. I don't want that. There's gotta be some kind of compromise. Shit. Well, I could make this screen smaller and then like, because like the chat and me, like we were here. We deserve to be in the clip. Super Mario Bros. Z was not here the whole time. He abandoned me when I needed it most. But yeah, this isn't the last Shiny Regice hunt. I'm hoping it is, but that's only if we get it. I'm going to keep going until we get it. And then the 14th, I'm going to start doing the DLC in Sword. But if I finish that sooner than I thought I would, then I'm going to... Like, if I do it basically before 4 days, I'll switch back over to Shield and try and shiny hunt more. But now, because of all the announcements yesterday, Shaman, Manaphy, Arceus... Yeah. Pretty much those. So there's only like... There will only be 2 Pokemon I don't have. Think about how cool that is. My living dex is nearly complete. The only issue is the Zarude thing. I don't have enough energy to be mad about that again. And Diancie, which I don't know how I'm going to get that. There's no... I think I just need to be traded it. Same thing with Zarude, but hopefully they give me another shot. Because there was a Zero Aura event... But most people, well, I missed it at least. I always talk for everyone, even though it's just my personal experience. But then they gave us a chance to get a different one. I mean, there have been 2 Zarude events. One was shiny, one was not. But the email doesn't fucking work, so it doesn't help. I didn't get either of them. Yeah, these, yeah, 82%, 71%, 72%. This is 90%, but still has an hour and a half left. So even if I want to do the chart thing, I probably won't be able to on stream. I could do it after, but... Who knows? I don't know why I'm tired. I had a great night's sleep. More or less. Maybe it is just the heat or just the monotony of this. I'm back in my slump. I can just stream every other day when the new... I don't know what the new schedule is going to be. Like, when we get to that point. I know right now, I'm going to do everything I can in Brilliant Diamond and Shiny Pearl. Because I have a decent amount of time to do it. And I want to, like, Pokemon games in the past, I would just fucking get it and snort that shit up in like 2 or 3 days. I would inhale it as fast as I could, be like, alright, I'm done with the game. I want to take my time in that game and see everything there is to see. And there's also a post game. It is gonna be a Nuzlocke though, so stay tuned for that, guys. I think that's gonna be exciting because I've never streamed a Nuzlocke before. And it's also gonna be my first time of like a new Pokemon adventure in a new game streaming it. Because I streamed the Crown Tundra DLC without the... Ew, oh, God. Gross. But not the Isle of Armor. What we could do is, while we're streaming the Sword one, watch the Shield one and just see, like, oh, yeah. I'll follow my own walkthrough. So instead of watching a walkthrough on how to beat the DLC, I'll just watch me play it. And I was like, nice, yeah. It'll be like a new big event, you know? Because there's these little streams in between each big thing. Like the big Halloween stream is building up to that. And now building up to the big Nuzlocke. And then a break. And then, well, by the time I get back, I think I'll have a different setup. It'll still be in this room, but I'll have a bunch of new equipment. Probably. It's going to be big. I'm coming back with the... well... When does Legends Arceus come out? I can do this one-handed. It's easy. Yeah, see? The multitasking also... It has more more cons than pros. In that, I'm not really paying attention to the screen, so it could be a shiny. When's Arceus release date? The 28th. And I'll be back... January 12th or the 13th, I don't know. I don't know if I'll start streaming immediately. I was just going to wait until Legends Arceus comes back. It really depends on what I want to do. But it's going to be a long break. A couple months at least. And then we're going to be right back on the horse. We need to start basically doing everything for Season 5. Or no, oh my god, Season 8. Season 5. We're in Season 7 right now. I'm, like, falling apart. I feel like I'm gonna explode. All my holes are filled. Don't clip that. Nobody Parachamp me. Doing my best. Parachamp was... Well, it used to be like, oh, whenever I fuck up, right? To insult me. But now it might just be its own thing. Who knows? But yeah, I am excited for the Nuzlocke. Especially, like, having people here to do it. Because... The point of a Nuzlocke is you got to get them invested, you know? Each Pokemon's going to be like their own character. And you guys are each going to have like your own favorite. And then when they die, it'll be a lot more sad. I don't wanna grow up. There is so many... And also, like, I've said this before, that like the past couple Pokemon games, I've been playing it along with someone, which is always fun. X and Y I got with Kaden and Riley, and then Sun and Moon I got with Zach and Chris, and then Ultra Sun I played with Logan. Sword and Shield I played with Logang. The Diamond and Pearl remake might be a harder sell on the rest of them, so I can't really play it alongside them. Even if I do, I'm still going to stream it, but streaming it is basically the new alternative for that. I am excited nonetheless. All my attention was... I mean, I'm still editing, but I often find myself caring less and less about the content. Probably just because we're in the end of the year. But, like... I don't know. It used to be like Twitch was the little thing, but now the Twitch is getting more views than the YouTube. I'm still going to put... Because even if I put the same amount, YouTube by default requires more effort than doing this. Because, like, editing is hard. And I like editing. What was the point? Oh, but yeah. But now, like... I've always loved YouTube. That's been my main thing. Like, I grew up on YouTube. I live there, I work there. All the people I watch are on YouTube. I never watch Twitch. Not really. But most people that I used to watch, like when I was a kid, or like the gamer people, they basically all just bailed on YouTube and just went to Twitch. And I was like, okay, well, that's weird. I mean, they probably are paid better, but it's not even like paid. They're just like treated better, I think. YouTube's getting rid of the dislikes. I guess I just convinced myself it was otherwise because I really like YouTube. I have an emotional connection to it, I guess. Not so much like the brand, but just the website. But you don't like to think that YouTube's constantly like against you. But it is not a conducive, it's not a model that's good for like independent content, even though that's what it's supposed to be. I'm still going to make content basically to spite YouTube until it goes under, you know? But weeks ago on stream, I was like, man, if YouTube got deleted, I don't know what I would do. I seriously don't know what I would be doing. I said that while I was streaming, but I'd be streaming. I should probably, I have backups of all the content. If YouTube gets deleted, I could just upload them all to, well, not on Twitter. I could just put them on Patreon, I guess. The other, like, I don't think you can upload videos. I know you can send links to Discord, but I don't think you can upload, like, hey, I'm sending you this file for this 30-minute video. I don't think it works like that. I could set up, like, a Google Drive and just have yeah, it's like in the olden days of, like, tape trading. Like, it's not like, oh, everyone in the world gets to see your YouTube channel. It's like, oh, did you get the link? And then everyone just kind of sends the link back and forth. It's like, this is the link to, you could download all the content. I'll put it on the Internet Archive. It's all very important to preservation history, to know that I was there. I'm thinking about making a TikTok for the brand, but I don't know what I feel like. I always say I feel like. My therapist told me I don't have a therapist. That's a joke. Not that I'm like defensive about it. I just don't. I know me and no one else knows me better. It would just take so much time. Because like, I wish my therapist could be me, like with all my memories, but just be smarter about it. Because I don't think I have all the time to just tell them everything. Because I already know everything, and I wish I could just basically plug my brain in and be like, hey, this is everything, fucking whatever, you know? It would take too long to say all of it. And I would forget a lot of things. But I'm doing all right. We can only hope, right? There was a point I was making before I went on that tangent. I think I'm getting nasally because it's cold. It's not, though. I'm like sweating. My back is stuck to my chair now. Through my hoodie. Send your content to space. Yeah, that too. In a fucking time capsule and buried in the ground. There was a point I was going to make. I don't remember what it was. Oh, right. The Instagram and the Twitter. I tweet on Twitter all the time. I'm mainly the one tweeting from the Boy Sub account, as you could tell, because the tweets are funny. I don't use my Heel Nats Twitter anymore. I haven't used it in like a year. The Instagram is just previews of the uploaded videos. And I assume the TikTok will be the same thing, because I don't think I have time to make original content for TikTok. Unless I like share it amongst the rest of the boys, because there's definitely more of them that use TikTok way more than I do, that would know how to make stuff. And I could try, like, I would just like see trends and then make dumb shit, elaborate shit posts, along with uploading previews of the videos, because that's what Jake and Amir do. And again, profound impact on me. I don't know if you heard that. My phone made a very loud dinging noise. Someone texted me. See who it is after these lights are. That's for my aunt. I wished her happy birthday. I hope it is her birthday. Well, let's see. She said thank you. Okay, it is her birthday. If someone said happy birthday, I would just say it's not my birthday. So. Yeah, I can think of like, I've definitely seen TikToks that be like, oh, I would do this. Like, it was basically the trend that it was going on, except in a parody or like a shit post. It does sound fun. I don't know where I would do it, though. I guess in the bathroom, because that would be funny. Because there's no one else to film, and I think it would be funny if it just did like a small secluded bathroom that I'm like trapped in. I could play a character. That could be fun. I'll look into it. But I also don't know enough about the app to... I need to follow the trends. To be a good social media ambassador, I need to fucking constantly scroll and make my For You page not garbage. That's, I think, the worst part that I can never really get into it. Because every time I made an account, the For You page, the default one... Like, once you get what I've heard, or what I've seen on my friends' phones, and like... Because I see funny TikToks, but it's so hard to find them. Is that you need to, like, basically... make your For You page by interacting with stuff, but it's not like YouTube where you click on the video so they're like, oh, this person clicked on this video. If it's a TikTok, you just kind of scroll and they appear, and it says, oh, you watched this even though, like, you had no interest in it. Because even if you didn't like the video, like, you still watched the most of it. Because you're like, oh boy, what's gonna happen? So my For You page, it takes too long, it's too much of an effort. My phone should just know all my information and know what I like. I'm gonna give it my fingerprints so it knows that I think bathrooms are funny. Piss. Correct, Mick. So you've got the right idea. Just realized the ring on the boys' hub logo color is the color of the site. Yeah. Oh, did you check the... Okay, the different social medias. Yeah, the YouTube one is red. The Twitch one's purple. The Twitter one's light blue. The Reddit is orange. The Patreon is lighter orange. I think the Redbubble is also red because it is a Redbubble. What else is there? There are other social medias. Did I? Wait, no, I didn't change the Instagram one, did I? Oh, you've reminded me. I didn't change the Instagram one. I don't know how many of the people of the actual fans of Boys Hub interact with the Boys Hub Instagram. I think it's mostly just, people I knew from school, which is fun. It's fun to see, like, people I was friends with in school that I don't really talk to, just, like, liking all of the Boys Hub content. I think it's funny. What else is there? Yeah. Reddit, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you've jogged my memory. Now I need to send myself the Instagram logo to my phone. And then put it on the Instagram. I'm doing work on the side. The gang's all here. I don't have Instagram. Most people don't. I don't either, aside from the Boys Hub Instagram. And even then, I don't use it to scroll. I just use it to post. Just because I'm trying to cast a wide net of all the social medias. But I still refuse to get Facebook or Meta. Because it seems like a shit hole. I have Instagram. I know! You made the cool fan art. And I liked from the Boys Hub Instagram. My point being is that I don't think there's any fan... Most of the fans of Boys Hub... Well, it used to be there was no overlap between the Twitch and YouTube, but now that's not... I mean... Like, I'm pretty sure Mick and Otaku only really watch the streams, but I know Josh, I mean, you're a patron, so you watch the streams and the content. I know Mick said that he watches the content too, but I don't think it's as frequent. I don't actually know who's watching what. I feel like I never like to complain about viewership, but I feel like something happened where I'm getting like shadow banned or something. That's what all the previews are for, basically, so everyone knows, hey, I uploaded a video. Because the numbers are dwindling now, which is weird. Because it used to be, what was the case is that I uploaded a ton of videos in December last year, like every day. And the videos marinate in my watch later. That's actually what I do too. You want to know how many videos are in my watch later right now? 47. And I'll be like, yeah, I'll watch them. And then I never do. I'm never in the mood to watch them. I just watch the same shit. Quentin Reviews made like a 5-hour Victorious video, and I've watched it like 3 times. It came out 5 days ago. I've got to reel it. I just like the background noise, I guess. Something to fall asleep to. Yeah. 297 videos on my watch later. At some point, I'm just like, I'm not going to watch. I give in. I'm like, I'm not going to watch these. If I want to watch it, I'll watch it. The thing is, I don't ever... Unless it's like a special... No, I don't... watch the videos like as they go up. Like, oh, like there's 7 channels I'm subscribed to. I held up a 5 because I only have one hand. There's like 5 channels I'm subscribed to, and they each upload a video. I'm like, oh, I'll watch this video and then that one. No, I just go on a binge of a certain channel. So like, if there's a video, like they're in categories now. So most of it's taken up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 10 new legacy videos, and I bunch them all together because I know I'm going to go on a binge. Wang, Peter Netter, Knetter, I think it's Knetter. Yeah, Drew Gooden, Salty, DK Dan. It's basically just groups of their videos. I'm like, whenever I decide to stumble upon one of their videos, I'm like, oh yeah, I like this guy, and then I watch their 5 latest videos. I'm subscribed to too many people, and I have too many interests, but only at one time can I have a couple interests. My watch later rarely goes over 50. What did I say? Mine was at 47 now, so Salty is cool. I like Salty. I have what was I saying? I feel like I would want to do something with Salty at some point. He's definitely like, that's the main person. Like I mentioned Germa of like, oh, the bit I did, he's also doing that bit. But I have so many ideas, but then Salty does them, and I'm like, fuck. Because one thing to copy Germa. Germa's huge, but copying Salty, you know, he's like popular, but he's not like as huge. So it's very clear what I'm doing at that point. That being said, Red is actually a friend of the channel. I was watching Best of the Old Streams, and they were in the Balin one. It's illegal to copy Salty. I copied some of his editors. I just like borrowed them. I need a team of editors. I gotta like get people to work for me. So I'm guessing you're a big Salty fan then? They call themselves Saltites. I'm basically gonna sell you on my shit now. And be like, oh, if you like this, then you're really gonna like this. Because I think, his editors edited the Half-Life, and I know Red, who... I like Salty. Red has done a lot more with, I feel like it's a part of Boys Hub lore now. Because they were on one of the drawing videos. They edited the last couple creepypasta videos. And something else, I don't remember. Yeah, but Red's a good friend. They played fucking Salty Enjoyer. I'm not a mega fan, but I much enjoy Salty. Yeah, I do too. But yeah, Red was played hit character Sauerkraut. I wanted to do a friend lock too, but again, like that's such an idea. I think it'd be really funny with the boys, but you know, once it becomes a trend, like, I feel like more people will start doing the friend lock, and once they do, then I could jump on board. But at the point where it's only Salty doing it, I can't copy it. I also don't have that many friends. Wah wah. Oh, by the way, guys, there's going to be one more drawing video, sketch comedy, in the year of this season. I don't know who the guest is going to be. Do you guys have any artists you really like? Any animators? Any suggestions you would like? Or any people you think are funny that you would like to see on it? I can ask them. I feel like I asked this before, but I honestly don't know who to ask. I'm just going to go through my Twitter and see whose DMs are open. Following a lot of people. Darkfleck Sheep, I think that's his user. He's cool. Hold on, I'll look it up. I only need the one hand. What am I doing? Also, I don't need to be using my phone for this. I have a computer in front of me. We have technology. Duh, duh, duh. W. W. Okay, who is this? Have I seen any of these? It says I watched 3 of them. The thing is, right? Art is funny. Animations are funny. But the sketch comedy show is all about, it's basically talking and just drawing. I don't know what the concept would be, though. Like, what the gimmick would be, the episode. Why is my audio geeking out now? Okay, what's going on with the stream? Hold on. I gotta listen to this. I'm listening in live. Here's the live broadcast. Is it because of the fan? Can you hear? Okay, hold on. Shut up for a second. Is the fan loud? It looks like, because the bar on the audio input capture is going boo-doo-doo, like it's. I'll knock it down a peg. I'll peg it down a notch. All right, well, that's fine then. Back to the game, sorry, but not really. I can ask him. Probably's got a Twitter, right? Why not? Any other suggestions? Peg. Yeah, I get it. I'm the one that made the joke. I need to cast a wide net in case a lot of people say no, which is probably very likely. I meant to say likely. Oh, they're followed by Explosion. All right. Damn, hold on. Oop. And I oop. DMs are open. Good. Now time to compose a DM. I'm gonna slide in. I gotta be smooth about this though. I forgot to unmute the game audio. There we go. How do I normally do this? Someone's screaming outside again. That's not very good. Okay, Google, compose a tweet. Pray to the gods that you aren't left undelivered. It happens a lot. Well, that's why you get... So most people don't even do that, you know? They don't even bother. They're just like, oh, they're gonna say no. But occasionally they don't. Does this person have pronouns? Sorry, I don't have pronouns. What do you mean? Like, I just don't. I don't believe in it. What? What do you mean? I don't. Oh, the liberal media saying we all got pronouns. I don't believe in it. So what do people call you? They don't. Followed by Explosion and the Living Tombstone. I can't sit up, breathe, no, I can't move at all. Curse the name, one behind it all. Discord, I'm fucking gay, dude. And I mean that. I'm not lying this time. This is it. Time to say it live. I've said it live before. It's not like one grand coming out. It's just saying a bunch of dumb shit about like how dudes are cute. Andrew coming out, clip it. Yeah. Discord, I'm howling at the moon. I'm sleeping in. I do sleep in the middle of summer afternoons. Hey, man. I'm just gonna go with that. Or dude. Because man seems like man. Nah, whatever. Man is good. No, dude. I should go with dude. It doesn't sound formal enough is the issue. No, it's not good. This needs to be, I need to do this correctly. Alright. You ever type a business email? It's not fun. Typing an essay. I can write an essay because that's in my own words. When I'm trying to be formal, that's not my own words because I'm not a formal guy. I'm not a businessman. If they're like, hey, what'd you feel about Sherlock Holmes? And I'll write the essay because it's in my own voice. Like, Sherlock Holmes is a fucking bitch. Fuck that guy. I'm composing a business tweet. It's like, well, I found the book quite unable to read. No. I'm not a business guy. I can write, but not when I'm not me. I'll just pretend I'm someone else. Okay. Okay, what? Hold on. I need to read the other DM. It needs to be... Hold on. You're doing better than I could. I was shaking because I wanted to ask someone for a meme and have my friend do it for me. What do you mean ask someone for, like commission one? Or, like, you wanted some... I'm confused by that. Okay. Alright. I need to type with both hands because I type with my index fingers. Okay. Okay, epic. That's about as formal and chill as it gets. And send. And now, I should probably follow him. So it might show up. Fingers crossed. Well, I don't know anything about this guy, but I guess I'll figure it out. I gotta put myself out there anyway. Just DM someone so they gave me a video I thought was funny. Why didn't you just save the video? Wait, on Twitter you could just like screen record. Maybe I'm just a lazy guy, but if someone asked me for a meme, I would just say no. I always screen record. If Twitter just added, like, you could save images. No, it was on their Instagram story. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know shit about Instagram. But no, that makes a good point. That's also, it's a good icebreaker. Like, hey, because if you just go in to say hi, then it's like, okay, what the fuck does this person want? But if you start the conversation with, hey, can you send me this video? It's like, all right, well, we got a conversation going. Hey, this video's funny. Yeah, it is funny. So what are you doing tomorrow? Yeah, see, you got to segue into it. Very casual. Ask them where they live and if they keep their doors locked. This is all very good advice. You should be writing this down. In a state of being photo when you clip, clap, clip. Okay. I don't know why I said okay. Like I was about to make a decree. Oh. So we looked at the stats, right? It still says, so we have 49 followers, but it still says 48 out of 50. Well, let me check now. Because maybe it changed. Because we didn't get a subscriber. It just kind of changed in between. I am in your walls. I am a freak. Hello, it's me. I'm living in your walls. I know I might be small. What am I looking for? No. Channel analytics, I guess? Yeah. No, this isn't what I'm looking for. Did you know that only 50% of our viewers are actually following? You could change that by killing yourself. Don't do that. Bad advice. Bad advice, Barry. What am I looking for? What was our peak? Okay, so these are all averaging of 3. The issue is, right, that it says to get the affiliate thing that we need to get those emotes and the cringy Vine thing I promised, is that it counts, I think, the entirety of your account. So when it says average of 2.3, we've been getting an average of 3 or more each day. But if it counts like the entire time we've been on Twitch, we started out with like 1 or 0. So that's not going to help. That's just going to throw off the stats. It basically incentivizes you to not stream as much. But I'm looking for... I was looking at the stats the other day. I don't know where it is. Okay. It says reach 50 followers. We have 49. It says 48 out of 50, which is better than it saying 47. Stream for 8 hours. We have 74. Stream on 7 different days. We have 24. An average... Wait. Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. It says an average of 3 viewers in this 74 hours streamed. But like what 30-day performance. We have an average of 2.38. Well, we won't be able to because we're not streaming for the next 30 days. Well, this is going to be an issue. I mean, we need to average 3 in 30 days. I want to get those emotes. You know? So partner seems worse. So what does that do? Average of 70. Oh, no, partner. Wait, no, that's what I was looking at, wasn't it? Whatever. Either way, the stats seem very Lemon Demon 8th Wonder. Okay, so you're familiar. Just a bunch of weird kids in this chat. It makes sense. We all think the same. You and I. I only heard that song for the first time like a week ago, though. Because I was watching Germa fan cams. Because I've got a real problem. You have to be really vain to ask for a fan cam. That being said, I think it'd be funny. Because, like, we talked about this with the shipping thing. Where there's a show called Community. It's one of my favorite shows. Where there's this episode that's full of it's basically a fake clip show. So they're like, oh, remember this time that we did this? And then the flashback is something that didn't happen. And a lot of it just like romantic moments of them looking at each other while weird shit happens in the background. And then the director's commentary, the idea for this came from that, like, the first 2 seasons or like first season, people were making shipping videos, and the creator Dan Harmon was like, it's so cool that people were trying to make shipping videos of the characters, but because they're making it about my dumb show, they're trying to add romance when there's a fucking hot dog guy walking in the background. And if you put that on like the content or like The Boys, even if someone tried to make shipping content, we're only ever mean to each other, and there's weird shit going on. If someone's like, oh man, this new shipping video, there's gonna be a fucking like giant Sonic standee in the background, it's basically whatever romance they're trying to add is going to be immediately undercut by nothing. Similarly, if anyone tries to make us look like cute e-boys, it's not gonna work because we are constantly making fools of ourselves. And there's I don't know why I got into this new Smosh group, the Smosh Pit, a little bit, and like the shipping videos would pop up, and you would watch them, but there's never any like romantic gesture, like they're not romantic to each other. All it is basically just a funny moments compilation. It's a funny moments compilation disguised as a shipping video. So again, if someone were to make like, oh, Andrew and like, I don't know, pick a random boy. Who's your favorite, guys? Who's the most eligible bachelor? Oh my god. Just wait until the artists make the moments. That's for true, but you would still know that it's not. That's calm down, John. It's just a drawing. I don't personally mind being shipped with real people. Like, it's fucking whatever. It doesn't bother me. The issue is, unless I'm shipped with exclusively myself, like Sans was, I would probably have an issue with it because those other people would also have an issue with it. It doesn't really make me uncomfortable. I know I've criticized people for not keeping their stands at play. And I do think if the community was being annoying, I would call them out like, hey, fucking knock it off. But if someone wants to ship me, I don't care. I see so many videos that are like, hey, you don't know me, you just know what I'm like in my content. And that's partially true, but I don't act that different. This is definitely just what I talk like. This is who I am. I'm the internet. I exist solely in the internet. As soon as the stream ends, I go into like my I was gonna say cryo sleep chamber, and then I wake up when the stream starts again. I'm made exclusively for the enjoyment of others, and that's what drives me. What was I saying? Yeah, so if someone wanted to, like, oh, Andrew and other person moments, it would just be moments of us being funny, because we're never like, oh man, your lips look so soft, bro. Okay, maybe a couple times. No, like that doesn't happen. It would be I hope people make anti-shipping videos. I want to be the first community to make versus-style content, where someone makes a compilation of me and Zach hating each other, because there's a lot of stuff there. We got quite the heated rivalry. I need to pay the community to make videos to make it look like we all hate each other. I feel like with IRL shipping, there's a line between just making stupid, cheesy love art and genuinely believing they're dating IRL and making hardcore sex stories with them. Yeah. I do think it's an issue when it, like, bleeds into... If someone wants to make, like, fucking smut about me, whatever, you know, it's all fiction. I don't care. But if someone is, like, harassing people I'm hanging out with, like, if they see, like... I don't think I'm gonna date anyone, but if I post on, like, my Insta... I change all of a sudden. I'm like, oh, I love my girlfriend. And I post a picture of us, and then people in the comments are like, you whore, you're taking him away from fucking whatever. That's an issue, right? Because that's just general harassment. If someone wants to make fan posts or fan content about me, whatever, you know? It's all fiction, it's all in good fun. Once you start legitimately caring, then that's the issue, I think. Ow. Just look at me as a fictional character. And I am, in fact, living in your walls. But yeah, the issue is, like, I personally don't mind the shipping thing. But, again, unless I'm being shipped with exclusively myself, like, in a channel with a bunch of dudes, it'd be like, oh, they're shipping them with each other. And I don't know if the rest of the boys are comfortable with that. So if I was being shipped with someone and they were uncomfortable, I would, by proxy, also feel uncomfortable because they feel weird about it. And I can't be like they're uncomfortable and I'm like, nah, dude, look, it's cool, it's fun, because then I'm weird. Like, I'm harassing them, basically. If you guys want to, you can slander me as much as you want. Draw me as, like, an ugly freak. So just draw me, I guess. Make me seem evil. I don't know. Do whatever you want, I don't care. Blackmail me. gaslight me, ruin my life. All that stuff, you know? I'm cool with it. No skin off my ass. My fist up your balls. That was weird to say out of context. I was watching the Community Christmas episode. The first one. Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss. Absolutely. I want to see a fan cam of me, but only very far away. Like, has anyone ever done that where it's like a fan cam, but the fan cam's always like a post they make of them going like that? I want a fan cam, and each picture it gets more distressing, where like one is clearly taken from like the bushes and one is like taken of their like front door. And then when the like it just like I'm a bad bitch, classy, and then as the last image appears, it's like them like knocked out and you're like inside their house. You know what? I said before I didn't know what TikTok content I was gonna make. I do now. I've got an idea. Write that one down. That one's good. Just each image gets increasingly like you can tell something is very wrong. No one's ever done a horror story through a fan cam, so. But just for my ego, I'd like to see a fan cam. But then also someone murders me. As long as the fan cam ends with me getting brutally murdered, I'll be okay. Well, I won't be okay, I'll be dead, but... You know how it is. That'd be a really cool ARG idea, though, no cap. Yeah. I thought of, like... Because we talked about it earlier in the stream, where I'm gonna try and start doing, like, a Boys Hub TikTok thing. That's what brought up the social medias. But... I would want to, like, see what the trend is and then make... Because I've had ideas in the past, like, man, that would be a good TikTok. Of, like, doing the trend but making it weird or, like, uncomfortable. What was one? Oh, my God. I had, like, 3 ideas. I'm like, I gotta do these, and then I forgot. I don't even remember. It made that weird... I guess it makes that noise every time. I just never pay attention. I need some kind of social media manager. It's too much to handle. I need to send... Oh, right. I'm trying to open Photoshop, but it's fucking not working. There's too many things going on in the background. Uploaded. Uploading. Okay. Well, I can't do those till later. Try to open... Sorry. So I could send the Instagram logo to my phone and then change it. I forgot to change that one. I'm going to change all the logos, because if you've been watching the streams all year, you know that Chris has been complaining about the Boys Hub name. And if you've tried to search up Boys Hub on Google, you know that it's also an Indonesian gay porn site. Which is bad for metrics, but I think it's funny. Thinking of making the Renegade uncomfortable, my friend already did that. I don't know what that one is. But I want to make all the trends uncomfortable. What was I saying? Alright. Chris doesn't like the Boys Hub name, and you know it's probably bad for branding, but we already have the logo and all the merch and stuff, but the logo just says BH, so I think changing it to, because the subreddit is Boys Hub Ultra, just make the name Boys Hub Ultra, or just change something to just saying BHU, like a school. Are you gonna be doing the Renegade in the psych ward? Okay, so it's a dance. I can get into a psych ward. I just gotta try my hardest. How do I get into the psych ward? Just be yourself. That's good advice. Yep. Did I make an Instagram one? What color is Instagram? I did make one. Alright. I don't even need to open Photoshop. I could just, like, email it to myself. Why did I waste this much time and computer power opening it? My computer's, like, falling apart. They never last long. Maybe I just take very poor care of stuff. Hot pink magenta. Yeah, it's like a lighter pink kind of thing. The issue is with Patreon and Reddit, I need to make like a darker orange, like a redder orange and then a lighter orange. With Redbubble and YouTube, they're both just the same shade of red. Instagram, I can't make purple because the Twitch one's already purple, so I made it like more pink than purple. But magenta that's for true, yeah. Alright. Sent the email to myself. And now I wait. I could have just, like, shared it on the drive, but it technically would have taken longer. Fuck. No, don't open that. That's a scam. I got distracted. Yeah, it's like a... Do I want to show my email? That also has my last name. I don't really hide my last name, but I try not to show it as much. It's too bright. That's still too bright, but you get the deal. You get the idea. It's like pinkish. I definitely went more towards pink because I need it to be different. But hey, it is breast cancer something, maybe. I remember I wrote a article in the school paper. And that was like the best article I wrote, I guess. Because about how Susan G. Komen's fucking brand is, it's all like a scam. I don't remember what was in it. I just remember writing it. I made a hit piece. Edit profile. And maybe at the start of... That'll be the rebrand for next season as Boys Hub Ultra. I don't think it's a bad idea. I mean, it at least separate us from the other Boys Hub. Alright, it is now pink. Epic. All the brands are up to date. What color is TikTok? They got like a... Isn't their logo just black? Ah. Yeah, it's just like... I mean, it's got some 3D in the middle. I could do the light blue or the magenta for that, but it is pretty much just black. Black. Gotta see this for myself. Oh, yeah, it's on the Instagram. You know what I mean. You know how it is. Yeah, it's all just like... TikTok logo is pretty much black. It's got light blue and some kind of deeper red, but here the Boys Hub TikTok logo could be red and blue. Ooh. That's for true. What I need to do is get... Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, because tonight I'm going to finish the video I was editing, and then tomorrow I need to... It's a tabletop video, so I need to make the rules segment, so I need to do the voiceover and then edit that very thoroughly. And then I'll do this. Because I'll have free time. Oh, wait. I had to do homework tonight, didn't I? I said remind myself to do homework or something. Is it illegal for me to take the test live on stream? I need the chat's help with this one. It's just a quiz. November 12th. Yeah, it'll be due tomorrow, but... They're due at 9 p.m., and that's when I'll be done streaming. So I might as well do them tonight. I don't like doing that. It's so fucking annoying. Why do I not? Okay. My grade is very low with this class, like concerningly low. That's really bad. Damn. Oh, fuck. Whatever. I never really cared about it that much. But, I don't know. I'm worried about the whole family thing. You know how it is. Can you even fail out of college? Or you just need like a... Dropping out of college, about 40% of students who start college each year will leave without getting a degree. The vast majority of those students drop out rather than fail out of college. Dropping out is choosing to leave college, while failing out is being formally suspended from the university. So it doesn't happen a lot. Does it happen at all? What does Quora have to say about this one? I believe if I fail out of college, what options do I have? Immediately enlist in either the Air Force or the Navy. They will provide you with on-the-job training and provide you with cost-effective... Okay, this is a fucking ad. I have some experience with this, having failed out in my sophomore year of school. I'm going to an online at a few here that I didn't do, but should have. At the time, I was too wrapped up in my own BS to help myself, but I would strongly encourage you to look at some other things. For starters, let's chat about the resources that are available on your campus. Okay, college is way oversold as the one and only way to get. Yeah, I'm not worried about. I'm not like, oh shit, my life's gonna suck if I don't get the degree. I actually don't. My original intention was just to do something for 3 years because I thought the pandemic was gonna be really. But how do I? What does my grade need to be for me to fail out? Can you flunk out of college? Many students are required to take classes that are difficult for them. These borderline classes require almost constant work to maintain. Poor time management and heavy partying lead. Okay, well I didn't do the poor time management, which ultimately can cause a student to flunk out of college. But what grade do I need to flunk out of college? How to fail out of college. That's on my list of priorities. How to talk at, fail. Failing college, here are your options. No, not how to help my grades. I need to know how to fail. Epically. Epic style. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe the school is just really forgiving. Because in high school, it's like, oh, you fail 2 things, you're fucked. But, I mean, I could just go back, right? Maybe I shouldn't care that much. I should at least try to do it, but I don't like doing them. The schoolwork makes me miserable. I fucking hate it. I knew this was going to happen, too. Because out of college, or out of high school, I'm like, I'm not going to college. It sucks. You don't need to do it. So I'm not going to do it. And then a funny thing happened where if you go outside, you will die. So I'm like, well, worst case scenario, I'm stuck at home for a bunch of years, so I might as well start online school. So at least I'm doing something. But now, I can be working. Because, vaccinated. I forgot I got vaccinated. It's so long ago. But it could very well get worse, Pandemic's not fully over yet. We'll see. But I think I overestimated how often I went out before the pandemic. Then I'm like, oh, now I can go out all the time, and I don't want to. I think it's because I never really went out even before I was trapped inside. Which is why I didn't mind it that much. I'm like, oh, cool, we get to stay inside. I went to work. I could always just work. I really don't care where it is. That being said, college dropout, any percent speed run. Yeah, I need to be efficient. Do this as quickly as possible. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. I didn't want to do it. I'm like, fine, I guess I'll just do it if I'm going to be stuck here. And now I'm in it. And I was right. I don't like it at all. Not really learning anything. So. I guess we'll see how it goes. I think you do. Because, in high school, they're like, oh, college isn't going to be this forgiving. But college is way more forgiving than fucking high school. I don't even think you can fail out. I guess we'll see. You need to have, abysmal grades, which I do for this class in particular. But I guess we'll see. I mean, I'm in a good situation right now. I've been saving up pretty much since I became 16. I've got enough to last me months. And it's not even just like, oh man, I can't ever work. When it worst comes to worst, I could just get a job. It's not going to be that hard to get one. I mean, the issue is, right, it'll be easy to get one because no one's working because of the labor. But best case scenario is the strike works. I don't think it's going to work because corporations are fucking terrible unless there's huge change. But if the strike keeps going and then I get back into the workforce, it could be the minimum wage could be raised, which would be cool. But there's definitely people that need it more than I do. That's the thing is because there's a ton of fucking jobs. T-Bitch, I think you're just going to try avoiding applying for colleges until I graduate. I want to try and get me into high school because college piss. College piss. Yeah. Basically all high school does is they get you prepared for college, and college gets you prepared for... That's a good question. A very specific job, I guess. College is a lot more open. you could really get prepared for actual things. But high school is, the whole point is just to get you prepared for college. But you don't need to go to college. I feel like more often than not, in modern times, most people don't. Especially now that the pandemic happened, everyone's like, wait, what if I do this from home? Why do I need to do anything? But yeah, in high school, like, yeah, they'd send me to the guidance counselor, like, every other day. Like, did you decide the college yet? Here's a list of ones. I want you to pick 2 and see which ones you want to go to. And I would just, like, lie. The California thing. I'm living here now because of a very elaborate lie, I guess. I just told them, I was like, yeah, I'm going to move to California because someone just said that. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. Just to get them off my ass and leave me alone. The college helps with internships as well, but that's not even true because I've been looking into internships and it's not even really helping me. And you don't need to be in college to get an internship. It just helps. And you don't get paid, so that's something. But some stuff you just can't worry about. So I try not to. I mean, again, I don't worry about stuff I can't control. I can control the homework, I guess. I try. I do. It just, I can't force myself to do it. It's hard for me, I guess. It's a very privileged thing to say, but, like, I get so distressed when trying to do it. And I love writing. It's like I write in my free time. I love doing it. It's my favorite thing to do. That's why I thought a creative writing degree would be fun. But it's not. It's annoying and insulting, and annoying is probably the best word I should have stopped describing. I peaked with annoying and then it went all down. But yeah, you don't need to go to college. Nobody needs to. It really depends on what you want to do. I think most things should be hobbies anyway. I mean, if you're spending money on something, you would want to turn a profit on it and obviously do the thing you love. But I think, like, your primary source of income, like living off of the thing you love doing, and like if you stop doing the thing you love, you will die. I think that's probably unhealthy because then you would start hating the thing you love doing. Not going to college and making my mom shit herself. Yeah. There you go. 2 birds with 1 stone. The 2 greatest things you ever could have wanted. What was I saying? Something about college, probably. I'll do the homework, but I won't be happy about it. I'll tell you that much. Because the quiz, I'm just going to do the quiz. Fuck it, whatever. No, I'll do, it's more convenient for me to do it in the shower because then I'm thinking at least a little more. Do my best work in the shower. I guess I just got turned off by how bad these grades are. Adding the tension and symbolism to an original story worked on throughout the month. The good thing is you can check the other, because you have to, part of the grade is responding to other people's things. So I can check what they did and see what the fuck I'm supposed to do. So you want to draw shit and make moolah out of it. Yeah. And that's fine. You should do the thing you love. But also, oftentimes I think artists live paycheck to paycheck because of their art. And I just know that, like, as soon as something becomes your primary source of income and the only thing keeping you alive, basically, then that feels unhealthy, and it always ends up with people crashing, and it's hard to see. Like, I love Twitch and YouTube, but I always, even when I was a kid, I was like, I want this to be my life. I want this to be my job. When I got older, I was a little more, okay, this is going to be a hobby I'm very passionate about. And then I'll do other stuff on the side to make money. And I've been saving up since then. I've been working up until the pandemic, and then pandemic happened, and I haven't worked since. And I could go back to work. I just don't want to, I guess. I've been saving up for 4 years. I deserve a break. So there's no posts. Posts have not been made to discussion. Be the first to post. So no. Okay, great. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing then. What I could do is write the musical bit I was going to write in the shower today, or tonight, and then do the homework in the shower before stream, so that way I could see other people's posts and also see what I have to do. That's probably the best case scenario. I'll just remember to do that, hopefully, if I remember. Of course, we're going to have limits on commissions, maybe like 3 to 5 commissions. Yeah. No, I don't mean like overworking yourself. I mean like sometimes like it's not, especially being an artist, because it's hard to, you know, you don't often get as many commissions as you would hope, and you try to hit a quota so that way you can pay your rent and get food and stuff. But it's going to upset you because maybe I'm just being cynical, but I've seen it a lot happen with people. It could all turn out fine and epic. But the issue is not so much like overworking yourself, but more like you have to work because otherwise you won't have the money. Which is never never fun, especially if it's something you love doing. When you're forcing yourself to do something you love to make money, or there's nothing wrong with making money from it, and there's nothing wrong with it being a job. The issue is when it's your primary source and you don't have enough saved up that you're going to, like, you rely on it too. I don't think you should rely on anything too much. You should have a safety net. Somehow. I don't know. Of course I can talk because I'm fucking, you know, I'm white dude over here, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, like, get on my fucking high horse and talk to people about working for stuff. You guys probably are better. You guys are probably better at it than I am. I'm better with just finances in general. I spend too much on... The two reasons I want to make money from content on the internet is, one, just so I could show that it's a... So my parents could be like, why are you doing this all the time? I mean, you get a job. So I could show them, hey, because they don't really get it. The other thing is also so I can have a budget, because I think since I started the channel and the Twitch, I've spent probably a couple $1,000s on both. Well, not combined. Well, no, combined. Both of them together probably like over $1,000. Because of light equipment, camera equipment, all that stuff. And it was all for the channel. Like, these cameras, I don't use them for... I mean, the channel is fun. I don't use them, like, in my free time. I use them for the channel. I have a plan that I'll live with my girlfriend, and one of us do an in-person job while the other one does art commissions. That's cool. Do you guys both do art? Kind of what we planned. Yeah. There's this, like, traditional way you're supposed to do things. You know, go to college, meet someone, get married, have a bunch of kids or whatever. But you don't have to do that. I'm pretty content living in an apartment my whole life. Yeah, we both do art. Okay. Is it, like, are you going to work in shifts, or... Because you guys could both get jobs and then be like, you could just tell them, oh, I can work every other month. It'll be harder to get it, but you could just say, like, hey, this month I can't work, and then alternate, like, art and work. You could also, I mean, you don't want to overwork yourself, but you could do a normal job, quote unquote, a retail job, I guess, and have specific days to do it, and then set other days to art days, and then maybe like a day off. You could do both, you know. That's if you want to, though. It really depends on what you need to do. Everyone's got their own different path in life. I still don't know what I'm going to do. I would like to do this because I really enjoy this and I like making content. But maybe it won't work out. And then I could just... I mean, I've worked retail before. I don't love it. What I do... Actually, janitorial stuff. Because when I was working at the theater, the most fun I had and the most relaxed is when I was, like, cleaning everything because I was just listening to music. And a lot of people always think they're, like, too good to be janitors, and they, like, fucking look down on them like, ew, I don't want to be a janitor. But that job fucking rocks, dude. You make bank. You don't have to talk to anyone. You go at a school. If you're, like, a school janitor, you go at night and no one's there. It's kind of creepy, but it's relaxing. It's nice, you know? So I do have to go back into the workforce. The society workforce. I'll be a janitor. Or, like, a garbage man. That sounds fun. And I don't really get grossed out by stuff that much. There was a cockroach hanging out in my bed, and I just kind of let him sleep there. He was vibing. We also want to do streaming stuff as a hobby. Yeah. I'd say just do it. Like, the advice when it comes to everything is people say, like, people think that they need to have a certain amount, like, oh, I need this camera. Oh, I need to do this. Or I need to, for my show, if I want a show, I need to get greenlit. I need to animate. I need this person to pay me. I need this commission. But if you want to make something, you could just do it. Like, no one's... I think the thing people are worried about is like, oh, if people see it and it's bad, then it'll be harder to get back into it. But like if it's bad, people won't see it. Unless it's like spectacularly bad, which it won't be. So if you're like, oh man, I'm gonna stream, I just need to do all this stuff, I need this setup. No, just fucking stream. You just do it, you know? And anything, like I save the VODs and put them on an archive channel because I care about the media, the lost media and the fucking lore or whatever. But you could just delete them right after. If you don't like the stream, you could just get rid of it. The best advice I can give as far as streaming goes is always talk as if there's people there. So the entire time I've been streaming, even when there were no viewers, I would just be talking like there was a chat and just basically pretending there were people watching. Because first off, people watch the VOD, and second off, it gets you more prepared later down the line. What you shouldn't do is like when no one's in the chat, just kind of sit there silently and wait for people to show up. Because if they do show up, they're gonna be like, "Why the fuck is this person? This is really weird." Just stream and then pretend there's people in the chat. A couple years ago, I turned on my camera and streamed. Yeah, just do it. And if you're drawing too, you don't even need to talk to anyone. You could just draw. The weight is on me on my streams to be funny because I am not good at any of the stuff I do really. But if you're a good artist, you don't need to really talk or be funny. People will come to watch you draw. Similarly, if you're a speedrunner or like an esports player, you don't need to be funny either or charismatic. People will just watch the game. If people came here and they're like, if I wasn't funny, I know I'm hilarious, but just think for a second. Imagine if I wasn't funny. I know it's hard to imagine. No, but like if I wasn't doing anything and people were, what would they watch now? Like right now, they're watching this guy walk in a circle and do nothing. That's not entertaining. Specifically on this, the labor is on me to basically carry this. So that's what I'm doing. But if you want to stream, just do it. And if there's something you like doing, then stream it. Anything you want to make, you should just make it. You don't need to wait for a specific point to make it. Just make it. Personally, I think art streams that just art and music are boring. Again, I'm more of a viewing for a streamer person. Yeah. I get that too. I don't watch Twitch a lot, but if I do listen to streams, it's mostly background noise. And if it's just someone drawing, it's not really, because it needs my focus, and I'm not a very focused person. I have 3 monitors I'm looking at right now, and I can't focus on a single one. Maybe it's because there's 3. That's what multitask. And I'm multitasking with multiple tabs on this screen, so in reality, it's like 4 or 5. But if you want to do anything, just do it. I think also there's an issue of like, oh, I have had this idea for a cartoon or like a show or a video. I've had this idea for like 10 years. And if I do it and it's bad, then I won't be able to do it again. But again, if it's bad, no one will watch it. And you could just make the same video 5 years later and make it good, and no one will notice. It'll be fine. That's honestly the best advice I can give anyone if they want to do something. Like, you don't need to wait for anything specific. You could have a fucking iPhone camera and a Mac to edit your videos and a fucking iMovie. You could just do it. You really just do anything, and you'll be fine. Gotta kill to make a cartoon. I just need the patience. Yeah. I also want to make one. I can't draw, but I think it would be funny. I just don't know what. I do think making, like, a boy sub, like, reanimated project with like a bunch of people would be fun. It needs to be a short clip, and some people I probably need to commission because it's like a payment thing, but it seems tacky for me to plan it because it should be like a community thing. It's like throwing yourself a surprise party. But I do want to make a cartoon because like the ones I watch and think are funny, stuff like Aqua Teen or like all those William Street shows and like Film Cow, like it's mostly dialogue. The animation isn't like, it doesn't need to be a cartoon. Well, it is because it's weird. Same thing with Joel Haver. What did I fucking sand in my ear? Ew. Was I in a sandbox earlier? Ah. That was really weird. You know what? It's probably crust. I ate a sandwich in my bed and then I slept on my side. I got fucking bread crust in my ear. Just another day at the office. You know how it is. I've had ideas for one. I think the issue is me writing it. I think it would be fun to have just boys in a call and just like improv a scene and then animate it. I think that could be fun. It could be its own like sub series. But I'm cutting down on the amount of content I'm working on for next season, but even then I'm going to be busy. I'm actually not. Because I can never compromise with myself. I'm like, all right, well, we'll only do this much content. And then I'm like, well, I could fit this content in between. So in reality, I'm making the same, if not more, videos next year. Because I can't help myself. I'm like, well, this year's so long, or there's not enough time in the year. I got to make all this stuff. I make videos like I'm going to die in a year. Like, oh, I got to do everything now. I know because I'll run out of... I have an idea like a year ago. The ideas for next season I had like at the beginning of this year when I moved. I'm like, these are all very good ideas. I guess I'll wait a year to do them. But I know once I'm doing it, I'll be like, then I'll just lose passion for it. I'm like, okay, it's done. Let's just keep going. So I need to do them fast so that I can think of other ideas before I forget and before I lose passion, because I lose passion very quickly. I love starting series. My favorite thing to do ever is to start a series. My least favorite thing to do is to finish a series. And the middle is also pretty boring. I need to commission more editors. This year, I had some bad luck with some editors I commissioned. It just turned out very bad. Not all of them, though. Some of them were very good, and those are the ones I'm keeping around. But it's hard to find editors that not only fit the style, but also, like, have a reasonable charging rate. I think what I'm gonna do is the Game Boy series, make each one edited by a different person. I also tried to get some of the boys to edit along with me, but that also did not yield good results. I need to find editors. I don't know where to find them, though. It's very hard to find good ones, because you need to watch their work, right? See who they've worked with, and then you're like, oh, this person worked with this person. Okay. There was one person in particular. It was just one really bad one I didn't like, and I don't even remember who it was. But sometimes it's not what you're looking for, and it's rough. And I don't mean to, you know, I'm not trying to be greedy or like shoot myself in the foot, because I would also like to be a commissioned editor, but I think editors charge too much. Because, like, there's, like, a video, and it's like, oh, 20 minutes, and they're like, oh, yeah, there's $100. I'm like, all right. But then that same video and the same quality... Like, I expect the video to be really good, and then it's a quality video that I could make in, like, a day. And I know you're paid for your time. I get it. But, like, I don't have a lot of money to give out. I edit shit on the silly little phone and my silly little Chromebook. Yeah, that's all you need. And that's what does it. You don't need any high quality shit. That being said, I am getting some high quality shit. There's some just things for that streamers use that could help me out that I've been using, like, makeshift things for. Once I get my own room, if I get my own room, once we move, if we move, I'm gonna put fucking soundproofing up. I've never done that before. Soundproofing is also expensive. It was like $20 per, like, square or something. It was insane. Like, you get those little fucking things, you're like, oh yeah, there's like, they're little things. I would thought they came in a pack or something. And I think they do. They're just all very expensive. Shopping, soundproofing. Okay, this one's 20. The red and black ones look sick, but that's $50. Another time. I don't need it now. I wouldn't be able to put it anywhere anyway. But I'm excited. Even if this, like, this entire channel, doing all this stuff was a colossal waste of time. I don't get anything from it. I still learned a lot. I think that's the best thing I could, because, like, fucking college is whatever. You know? It's not helping me. I learned more teaching myself stuff with it. I learned cool things you could do with Premiere. I taught myself Premiere Pro, taught myself Photoshop, Audition. I haven't learned After Effects yet. I try to teach myself a little bit of Blender, audio recording, Streamlabs, marketing, visual, just cinematography, lighting, all the stuff that like you would have learned in like a film school. I learned by just doing it, and that's what I'm like. I hate to sound like a fucking Nike ad or just like the Shia LaBeouf video. God, is that too old? Whatever. But seriously, just do it. If you want to make something, just start working on it, and then you'll get better as you go. That's why I keep the old videos uploaded on the channel. I don't think a lot of them are very good, but I think it's important for people to see where you came from and see, like... And I can watch every video and be like, okay, well, this is when I learned how to do this. This is before I knew that I would have done this differently. I would like to fucking Star Wars Special Edition my videos at some point. Like, just make them not shit, but... What can you do? Can't be helped. I'll drink to that. But yeah, seriously, if you want to do something, just do it. You don't need to wait for anything. Even if you're still in like a high school, like you just do it in your free time. Especially if you're in high school, because you have nothing. Well, I was gonna say nothing but free time, but that's not true. But you don't need to, like, if you're living with your family right now, and you're not required to get a job, then yeah, start working on your thing, because you have. At some point, you're going to be working all the time, and you're not going to have as much time. And maybe that's just me, because, like, if I have to do one thing in a day, it ruins my whole day. Like, if I have to go into work for, like, 5 hours in the middle of the day, the rest of the day, I'll just lie down. I'll be like, well, that was my work for the day. I will not want to do anything else. I cannot... Okay, today... Well, actually... On the other end of the stick, I often just, like, lump everything together. Like, I won't do anything for a week aside from YouTube stuff. And then, like, at the end of the week, I'm like, all right, do my laundry, go get gas, go get groceries, do this little thing. I just lump it all together because if I'm going to be out, I might as well do it all at once because I don't like going out. You know, the sun will kill me. I'm a vampire. I stay inside the best I can. I live like the sun will kill me. And the moon also. I live as though there is a pandemic. What a strange coincidence. Seems weird to smile and be happy about a pandemic. There's some things like, oh, is this too soon? But that's legitimately like... I feel very, what's the word? What is the word? Icky? I don't know. I feel guilty about enjoying my time in the pandemic because so many people had it like, people lost their jobs, and even worse than that, a lot of people fucking died. Like, an insane amount of people. So it seems unfair for me to be like, oh, I get to stay inside, not work. This is great. I feel like, but it's true. Like, I greatly benefited from the pandemic, and I feel gross saying it, and it feels guilty to feel. You know what I mean? Like, I feel bad about it. I wish it wasn't the case. And the fact of the matter is, when no one else is working, I'd have more time to record with everyone. I had an excuse to be doing what I'm doing. I don't know. It just makes me feel weird to say it. I don't know. I like being inside all the time, but I don't want to benefit from something that was so bad for everyone else, you know? And not benefit in the sense that, like, oh, Amazon benefited. I didn't make more money. I'm just like... I mean, the pandemic gave me time to realize, oh, hey, I'm not straight or cis. Similar thing with... Yeah. I think it was good for introverts. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you always gotta look for good in the bad, but it seems... But when the good is exclusively helping me, like, if I'm like, oh, the pandemic, like, oh, nature got to grow back, and everyone's like, oh, that is a positive, I guess. But if it's like, oh, everyone dying and being sick made me feel better about me, that's not, like, looking on the bright side. That's just me being a little shit-eater. Like, that's that. I'm not little. I mean, I eat little shits. Well, I am little, and I do eat little shit, so a little shit-eater. I'm a small little shit, whatever. I'm doing a side bit in a serious thing I was saying. I don't know. It makes me feel weird. I don't like saying it, but it's... I don't know. Sometimes I just say things. I can't help what I feel. I think because I changed the quality of videos. Like, the jump between winter 2020 and summer 2020 is such a huge jump in quality. And I don't know why. Even like spring 2020 to winter 2020 or summer 2020. I guess because I was more involved. Because like everyone was coming back and I'm like, oh, we get to record with everyone. It was great. The issue is I scheduled everything. I'm like, okay, everyone's got this free time. So I'll schedule everyone's like filming like when we're doing everything. And then raise the quality of the videos and what we're doing and how many videos we release. The issue is the quality and the amount and the filming all stayed the same, but their availability tanked. So if I'm like, okay, it's the next week, time to record. I legitimately would make weekly schedules. Like I would type up weekly, okay, Monday we're recording this video, this day we're doing this, because no one else, we weren't doing anything else. I wasn't streaming at the time either. So the days I wasn't recording, I would just edit and then sit around, you know? I had nothing but time. I think streaming is also, not to, again, complain about something good. I like streaming. I think it's very fun. I don't want to stop doing this. That being said, streaming more regularly definitely like tanked or like cut out of my editing and recording work. Because like days I need to record, this is around the time I would record. And if it's a video that I can't stream, then it's... That's why I'm gonna try and I'm gonna figure out when everyone's Thanksgiving's break is, but I think it's all gonna be after I finish Brilliant Time and Shining Pearl anyway. So I won't be streaming at that point, but I need to alternate between recording and streaming. I think some of the recording things I could stream, because that's what most people do. Most YouTubers, when they realize, oh, YouTube fucking stinks, they went to Twitch. They would basically stream on Twitch. Record their videos on Twitch and then edit them and make them into videos. And I think that's the best way to go about it, at least for us, but that's why when I said when we did the pre-tapes last time, I did the little thing ahead of time like, hey, this is a pre-tape, so no face cam and no chat, because when it's a video, that just kind of takes away from the video. But you guys can know that you were here. I think a couple of you were here during the pre-tapes we did. And yeah, I had to get rid of all that stuff until like the very end. An Instagram notification. Somebody liked a video. Again, it's just people from school. Like not even my graduating class. People I used to go to school with follow the Boys Hub on Instagram. And then just like the weird gamer videos. And it's people who like, I mean, they're cool people. They're mostly theater kids for obvious reasons. That's the people I hung out with. But they're not like huge gamers, but they'll like see me playing fucking Pitball for the PS1 and they're like, yeah, I like that video. Maybe they're just being supportive, which I appreciate. Stovegram. I get it. I actually don't get it. What's the pun? Are you just being stupid? You're dragging me down to your level to make me look dumb. To make me feel small. Ban that guy. I don't think I'll ever need to ban anyone. I mute bots, but... And there was one person... Again, I was rewatching the video where some person was being shitty, and I just told them to fuck off, and then they left. I didn't need to ban them. I just said, hey, fucking leave. You are small. That's true. That is for true. I also found the origin of For True on the channel. It was the Microsoft E3 stream. And also, Josh, are you still here? Raise your hand if you're still here. If Tariq was here, I know he watched the video. I made a very long Adult Swim video. The latest Natter Chamber. Yo, did you watch the entirety of the Adult Swim Natter Chamber video? I don't even remember what fucking stream it was in. I watched that video. Alright, do you remember the bit, like, where I was talking about lost media? I was talking about the Yeti, and I said, like, oh, we found the video of the Yeti, and then during the video, I'm like, hey, this is me editing after the fact. The video doesn't, like, the video got deleted. And I was like, there's no backup of it. I can't find it anywhere. Yeah, okay, hold on. It turns out that I showed the video on one of the streams. So it is saved somewhere. It's saved on a fucking stream. Which, it was in one of the Balin ones. I gotta find it. I'll double this speed. Well, at least I'm doing something in the background. Oh, I did the... I only hear it sometimes. I think whenever I'm looking at my drink, it makes the noise, and I imagine like my drink is making a weird noise or something. I forgot how much I hated Balin Wonderworld. How much I still to this day hate it. For finished February, I'm gonna fucking go back to, because I never actually beat the game, so I'm gonna need to go back to it. Not something I'm looking forward to doing. So for finished February, we need to, what was it? What were the ideas? Doom Eternal, Mario 3D World, Balin Wonderworld. I 100%ed Crash, well, I didn't. There were some tapes in Crash 4 I didn't do. I 100%ed Spyro, though. And then, like, I 100%ed 3D World, Bowser's Fury, and the original intention of the 3D Gauntlet was for me to 100% everything. Or at least once I got past Sunshine, I was like, okay, I'll 100% all the games. And then I got to Balin, and I think I gave up on that. So I didn't 100% either of the Psychonauts games. Did I 100% Wario? Wario World, the fucking... Sorry to say, it was a ROM, and the ROM is gone now. I deleted it, so... If I want to do 100% that, I would need to start from scratch, and I'm not doing that. This one looks brighter. Why? Okay, it's not. My eyes are playing tricks on me. So you have Voodoo Vince, obviously, because I didn't play enough of that. So Crash 4 tape. Maybe we can go back to Mario Sunshine, because I did beat it on stream. That was forever ago, but I didn't 100% that. Apparently that game is incredibly annoying to 100% though, so. Yay. Yeah, so Crash 4, 3D World, Balin, Doom Eternal, Voodoo Vince. What other games did I start on the Halloween stream that were worth remembering? I mean, Pumpkin Jack, I don't think I gave a fair shake. I was just upset. Also grabbed by the Ghoulies, but I don't know, maybe another time. So that's 5. Maybe both the Psychonauts games, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Because the finished February is basically just like to finish off all the stuff, so I never have to come back to them again. But finishing... Okay, my final deal with myself was like, I don't need to 100% all the games. I do need to beat all of the levels. So in Balin, there was like extra level. I didn't even beat the game. There was like extra bonuses you need to get to the final level. So I didn't beat that. In 3D World... There's one thing I need to do to 100% the game, but that was beat a level, so I didn't beat a level. I beat all of Spyro. In Crash, I didn't beat all the tapes, and I'm counting the tapes as levels. But something like Psychonauts and Psychonauts 2, I beat all the levels. All the rest is just like collectibles. So I did beat the game. I played all of it in its entirety. So I'll count that. It really depends on how long finished February is. I don't know. How long will it take to 100% those games? Because I'm going to be doing it all month, and I feel like some of them are just going to be like one stream. But that being said, I don't think I'm going to be streaming every day when we come back. I think it's going to have I mean, if a game comes out, I'm going to want to play it every day. So like Legends Arceus, when it comes out, I'm not going to take breaks. I'm going to be playing that every day just because I want to play that fucking game. But then after that, when I'm doing filler stuff, what am I calling it? Filler stuff. I'll just like, I'll alternate. I don't know what the stream schedule is going to be. I don't even know what I'm planning the season now. I usually plan on around October, November anyway. So, I think my issue is I plan out the entire year. So then when I get to like the videos that are coming out this month, I planned last year. Like we recorded them recently, but the idea for the videos, I had the idea last year. That's how long it takes. Like, not that it takes long, but I'm like, okay, well this is going to be a December video. So I'll hold on. I'll sit on this video for a fucking year for this video idea. And I think maybe that's what does like slows down my process, but with how frequently we upload, that's kind of a necessity, considering that scheduling videos is hard to do. I think once we get down to... I feel like we're just going to be uploading less and less every year. Well, I think that, but actually we're uploading more, because I can never convince myself, be like, alright, maybe we should, like, tone it down. And then I'm like, but I love making videos, and then I just make more. When I make a video, and then once it's up, I'm like, I don't care. Why did I do this? I'm miserable. And then, like, a couple months pass, and then I go back and watch the video. I'm like, oh, man, I love this video. Animating right now, and the audio noise scared me. What audio noise? Oh, the Regice going... Brrr. All of it's audio. All noise is audio noise. All audio is noise audio. The fuck is this guy talking about? Jess, what the fuck are you talking about? I think this is still a good, this in a combination with the drawing show is a good, the song I'm in. Oh, okay, right. This in combination with the drawing show is a good substitute for the podcast, because the drawing show has guests and, like, long talking, and this is more of just me covering topical things. Because for a while... there were streams where I would just purposefully not talk about stuff I wanted to talk about. Be like, well, I'll save it for the podcast at the end of the month. And I was basically like bottlenecking, is that the word? Bottlenecking my stream so I couldn't talk about something I wanted to talk about. When now, without the podcast, I could just talk about fucking whatever. And also, I could talk about stuff in videos, so it was way more annoying. Because, like, when you're a Let's Play... and a stream are basically podcasts with the games. Because when you're doing a Let's Play, you're not always talking about the game. You occasionally just tell stories or talk about stuff. So when you save it for the podcast, it's a waste of time. I know the entire channel started with the podcast, right? That was like the whole thing, but... I don't know. I feel like we should have a gimmick. Once fucking... the new Total Drama season starts, I'm going to do like a weekly podcast where we talk about the newest episode. I think that's the best thing to do, is have a specific... My brain stopped working. Specific topic. I would like to do a strictly improv podcast. Not like us doing improv bits. I mean like the entirety of the podcast is like we're in character. I think that could be fun. I feel like if there was anything to animate, it might be in a podcast, but I need to listen back. I also, like, there's other things I can get the editors to do, but sometimes, like, I just have a specific thing I want. When it comes to, like, making the best of content, which we only made 2 of, but I would like to make more best of January 2020 or something, or 2021 for next year. But I feel like I want to be the judge of what the best, because I feel like, I don't know. Some people would find stuff not as funny. The worst thing is, they were just being professional. They were being, but it was a Chris stream and we weren't talking. It was more about us talking than it was being funny. So I sent it off to someone like, hey, just edit this Dark Souls stream and make the funny moments. And they got back to me. They're like, hey, there's not a lot of funny moments in this. And the video was like it was a 3-hour stream and the video was like 7 minutes. I'm like, ugh. I felt that. But, I mean, what is to be expected? So RP podcast, basically, yeah. Noxcast and Chaos Pony used to do that. I think it'd be fun. There's so many ideas I want to do. Earlier this year, we planned on doing like a comedy rap album, because we talked about the Boys Hub album. We said something about Ball Honk or something, but it never came to fruition, because we wanted Kyle to make beats for us, and he did not. So we're just gonna need to get beats some other way. But I think it could be funny. But that's kind of a big project to work on with all the other projects also going on. Writing music is easy. Anyone could... I'll do it. Why not? I said. Very cocky. Still watching the stream, and the Yeti has yet to appear. The child is crying. Ball honk my... Yeah, that's what it was. I'm not liking our odds. Alright, you guys want some homework? I got homework for you guys. You guys want homework? It's very fun. Promise. Okay, so the point of the chair, right, is so I can lean back and don't have to lean forward as much to do the gamer posture. But my back is fucking sweating. So when I lean back, it goes and it feels gross. I'm trying to lean forward to get airflow in, but that's bad for my back. You sound like my math teacher. My math teacher sounded like Peppermint Larry from Flapjack, and he also looked like him. Funnily enough, you know how Peppermint Larry has like a fake wife, a candy wife? Our math teacher would talk about his wife, but in a way, and so frequently, that there's no way she was real. He was like, oh yeah, my wife. He would never say her name. It's like, oh, you know, me and my wife did this thing. You know, like, I have a wife and we did this. And it's like, okay. Like, he would tell multiple wife stories every day, and it was suspicious. Nobody who actually has a wife talks about their wife that often and says, oh yeah, my wife. You would just say her name. I didn't buy it for a second, candy wife. Ah, gross. It's all wet. I hate this. I made the choice to wear the hoodie. So one thing I want to do more in streams is, maybe when I did the Mario Golf stream, I bought a visor, and the visor became a running gag. The visor and a red polo and a bunch of props. I was in costume. I want to do costume streams more. I did get a costume for the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl stream, and I have a bunch of boxes over here. It's a mixture of presents I bought for my roommates, presents I'm getting right now, because it'll be easier than just taking them back, and stuff I ordered. So I don't know what in there is the costume, but I need to go through it later. I need to edit 3 minutes worth of footage at 9, and then I'll go on to the next thing. I need to also do the musical episode so I can do the homework when I wake up, which I'm not looking forward to. Also, there's no video, because the gap is still going to be there, so there's going to be no video tomorrow, so I don't need to wake up for anything. I mean, I need to wake up to shower, but... Not a fan of homework. I think we should ban homework, make it illegal. These adults don't know what it's like. If I win my presidency, I'll put soda in the water fountains and cameras in the girls' locker room. Woo! No more homework. Ow. In a state of a photo, but he clip, clop, clipped. Ow! I rolled my ankle. I'm sitting in a fucking gamer chair and I've got an injury. I'm gonna die. Can't wait for Christmas because one of my grandpas just give me $200 because he doesn't know what I like. Epic. My parents just, or my one side of the family would just give me like a football and some books. They also do not know what I like. And presidential merch, which for the last 4 years has not been very fun. Oh, I can't wait to get some fucking Stinky Joe merch. That's going to be awesome. I feel like, because we all hate Trump, like on the channel, we've said it multiple times. Like, legitimately, bits aside, we do not like him at all. That being said, I think we were so turned off by, like, so many talk show hosts being like, hey, you guys hear about this guy? That we're so adverse to making Trump jokes. That being said, I think the person we have made more Biden jokes than we have any other political figure. Maybe Pete is also up there. But, like, looking back on, like, the best moments of, like, this year, or even last year, like, it's all just fucking making fun of Joe. If someone only saw that, they'd be like, oh, this is a conservative YouTube group. They would be wrong. Incorrect. We just like making fun of the guy. We like making fun of all the political people. Because most of them suck. Sorry to get political, guys. Ooh, streamer gets political live on camera. But yeah, we've been making fun of him a lot. Politics are never my thing. Yeah. They weren't for me until I graduated either. but also because a lot of shit happened after I graduated 2019. So summer 2019 onward, a lot of shit happened in very quick succession, where I went through the whole process of being passionate about it to immediately being like turned off of the aspect. And I'm just fucking not seasoned, but I'm so what's the word? Where I'm like, I've been through it all and I'm just burnt out. I don't know. It's destroyed me. I no longer care about anything. Either I like what the president does or I don't. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. I think regardless of what side you're on, it seems weird to be like a fan of a president. Like there's so many people with like Trump flags behind them, and it's not even that I don't like Trump, just like if I went into anyone's room and they have like merch of a president, I would like leave that room. I would think something's weird. Because like there are politicians that I like. There's not a lot of them, but there are a couple that I'm like, okay, yeah, this guy gets it. But I still wouldn't like maybe a bumper sticker, but even then I don't like bumper stickers, so I wouldn't. I would never like, this is my identity. I have this flag of this person I like. It seems weird to be a fan of a politician. You know, like I knew people had like fucking Reagan pictures, like framed photos. I don't know. That they have like celebrity status. It's very strange. I do not like it for anyone. To have like a politician who doesn't give a shit about you and be like a fan of theirs. Should I go to bed? Bye. Oh, that was fast. All right, later. I don't think you're going to miss anything. Or maybe you will. We could hope that the shiny shows up in the last hour, but again, I have not been paying attention. I'm almost convinced that I saw the shiny already, but I just walked over it because it's been too long. Regardless, I don't think we're going to be doing the Battle Tower or the Curry stream, so I guess I'll just do that in between. The Shiny Regice is going to be the death of me. We could do this for finish February. Like if we just straight up do not finish the shiny hunting in this game. Like what I'm going to do is if it gets down to the wire of like the last stream before the final days, the final 4 days, I'm going to spend those 4 days. I'm going to stop doing this and do the DLC in Sword to get myself caught up with all the stuff I don't have. But if it takes less than 4 days, then I'll come back to this. But if it takes the 4 days, then I'm just going to play Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and then when I'm done with that, take the hiatus. And then I guess I will just... maybe I could catch it, but I think it's better if I just save it for February then. That seems like, again, still a long time to push it off, but... I mean, I'm not just going to not catch it, right? But we've been doing this for far too long. Maybe we could dedicate like one shiny hunting stream a month to it. Until we get it. I'm watching this Balin stream and it looks like a fake game. I'm still trying to find the Yeti clip. I don't even know if it's in this one. It's at 2x speed, but it's still a 3-hour stream. I want to find the clip to prove that that it exists. It's real. What do you guys think? What are the odds? Am I gonna get this thing? I don't know. I'm losing faith. I hope. I'm almost certain that if it was shiny, I would notice. Like, it does the little... Because I have been looking at the screen most of the time. Like, there's maybe, like, a handful. I'd say maybe at most, like, 20 encounters that I wasn't looking at the screen. And the odds of it being in the 20 is also extremely low. Maybe the odds are just bad. Because what? It's been, like, 6 or 5 days, and that's, like... 3 hours, 60... 120, 180 times 2 is 360. So it's only 360 attempts a thing times 5. 360. 720. 1440 would be 4. Plus 720. So like 2,000. Basically, I may have done that math wrong, but basically 2,000 attempts. Like around 2,000 attempts. But I looked at the other things, and this person's like, oh, 4,000 attempt, 5,000 attempt. So maybe I got lucky with the last two, and I'm just getting bad luck with this one. I'm trying to excuse it, like rationalize the randomness, like, oh, the others didn't take this long, but it's not it's all up to chance. It is highly possible that I just didn't find it, and it just won't show up. My game has been flagged in a sense that I can't encounter it whatsoever. But who knows? I hope that's not the case. I don't know why it would. It's not the case. I made that up. What is the case is that it's a 1 in 2,000 chance, and I've got bad odds. It growled at me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crashing now. No, I gotta keep it up, I'm watching the stream, I'm watching that screen, I'm watching this. No Shiny Regice. I want to believe if it was shiny, I would see it. Because maybe it's just like the brightness on my computers or whatever, right? Let me look on like Cerebi to find the model and see what the difference is for those. Because mine's darker, but I'd still be able to tell. Because the brightness on my TV and on my computer are down. So maybe they link up, but I'm pretty sure. That the TV is darker. It's like a deeper blue. Like it's on screen. The one on the bottom right, this is where I got it from. But that image looks way more... Looks way brighter. Uh-oh, I saw that. Oh, I saw that. Trampling over my own crops. Maybe because this one's like a GIF, right? So maybe it's just brighter for no reason. Oh. Again, I can one-hand this. Easy. Fuck. Because I can use the trigger. I forgot I forgot earlier in this one, but I learned it yesterday. Successful. These are more or less the same, aren't they? I think they're the same. Well, that's what we're looking for, chat. It's fucking holding up the pictures like, have you seen this man? They need to look the same. We gotta match the images. So the crumbling noise does come from it. So I guess the images haven't lined up yet. I feel gross. Been sweating. Trying to keep the volume of the fan down. For shiny design, this one sucks. Yeah. Specifically for hunting. Like, even if you get the shiny, like, it's still not that cool. But for hunting, it's, like, way worse. Because you know what the fuck's going on. You wouldn't know if you saw it. Talked about politics and people left. Wait, no, it was after the fact. I complained about the shiny and people left. And Jesus wept. But see, like, the average we're getting now, the average viewers, this is good for the affiliate program. The only problem is it's not counting for whatever reason. I think we may have had... Oh, my God. What the fuck? I think... So it's the last 30 days, right? So... If we get to, 19... And maybe, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Maybe 6 days doing it. Whatever. Get to the end of the month, possibly. Either way. The average will go up as the... Because the time... As this one moves forward, this one also moves forward. So the stuff behind it gets pushed back. Because... I don't think it's because of the shiny, but just... while doing Pokemon, we've been having a better average of viewers. So we really just need to wait for the number to go up. The followers is the annoying thing, though. Because we're 1 away from 50, but 2 away from affiliate in the 50, which doesn't make sense. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, it helps, like, comparing them, but I think that just the brightness of where we are and my TV, I can't actually tell. When I'm looking at both of them on this screen, I can tell the contrast, but not on that one. And even then, I don't know, maybe we just didn't find it. And maybe we never will. It's just really good at hiding. If, however, there is a shiny hunting method in the legendary den, in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, in the fucking, Ramanas Park, and if the Reggies are even in that, and if it's better, then I'll switch over to that. But for now, best way to do this is just by doing this bit. Oh my god. What's going on? I'm worrying about the little things again. That being said, it is annoying to loop around. Oh, what is going on? I was doing so well. I talked at length. Still got 34 minutes. That's a lot of attempts I could fit into there. Yeah, this, if I was giving up on this earlier, this would have been the last stream to attempt it, but it's not. It's the third to last. So, you know, fingers crossed, but this one was a bust. I don't think we got anything, and I don't think we will get anything. We still have time, but I don't think we're going to get it. Well, we got 2 more streams after, which we could also hope for, but I'm tired of hearing this guy scream. It's not even close. I just made a noise. Funny streamer noise goes, haha. I'm lashing out again. I'm like an angry toddler who isn't getting the toy I wanted. What the scallop? I'm a goofy goober, rock. Now my fucking watch history is filled with a bunch of Barney kill videos. Good. YouTube knows what to recommend me now. I am a goofy goober, though. We need to focus very hard on these designs. The thing is, even if you guys, like, are watching it, like, very carefully, it's on a delay. So if it was shiny and I didn't notice, you wouldn't be able to stop me from running. No one's able to stop. You could catch me. You can't stop me from running. Call the cops. They can't undo your mom. Doesn't line up. I should watch it on the delay feed. I need to do this one over here because otherwise I'm going to fuck up the dots like I did in the shit pooper bit. It's always the last bit, right? Like, sometimes 3 hours is perfect, and then sometimes it's 2.5 hours is perfect. But I'm very anal about time, so I'm like, oh, 3 hours. Regardless, we need to go the entirety of the time because we need as many attempts as we can fit in. I guess before I was distracting myself, but now that I'm only looking at the screen, it's like settling in of the reality of my situation, and I do not like it. I'm also sweaty, which is not... When you're not comfortable while you're streaming, that's a bad thing. You don't want that. I had to look carefully. It is not. It's another not one. Put it in the not pile. I'm a goofy goober. Rock. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. Maybe I will be able to tell because the ones I have it seeing, like my brightness is low on this, like as low as it can be. But this one is also, like this is normal. This is 50, this is 10, I think. That one I could tell, and it's still kind of darker. All the ones that have stood out to me, I'm like, oh, this one looks a little darker, or this is a deeper blue. The one I'm looking for is like a very light blue. So if it was shiny, I think I might notice it. It takes a very trained eye. And my eyes are very bad. I left my contacts in for like a month, and then it hurts when I closed my eyes. I'm gonna go blind. But it will be worth it, my laziness. Oh, right. Fucking last night after stream, I said, or on stream, I said, you know what? Yeah, I'll take my daily contacts out, because that's what you're supposed to do. I didn't even do that. These contacts are still in from yesterday. This time I mean it, though. It's just inconvenient. No, I'll take him out. I'll take him out. I gotta remember that. I'll take him out. Maybe. I'll take him out. See, that's not light blue. They always look dark or darker. I haven't seen anything light. So when it's like surprisingly light, oh no, it's shiny because I'm like, oh, that one's not dark for some reason. Which is the opposite of light. I need to take like an eye test, like at the eye doctor, or like cover one eye and look at both, and then there's these Regices are in a lineup, and I need to be able to figure out. It's like an ink blot test. I need to figure out which. It's nothing like an ink blot test. I don't know. Found a while ago that Goofy Goober Rock is actually a parody. Yeah. I wanna rock, dun, dun, dun. I didn't know at the time, but I've known for a little bit, for a while. Oh, this guy didn't know about the SpongeBob joke? Dude, I've known since I was 8. I beat this game when I was 8 years old. I got Shiny Regice in 2 minutes when I was 5. Amateur. I'm hungry. But now the song's going to be stuck in my head. Thanks. It's better than SpongeBob. Well, now it's going to be... I got to think about that. It appeared in my recommended today. How does it not know that I've seen the video millions of times already? They know what I like. YouTube knows. YouTube's job is to keep you on their app as long as possible. And the only way to do that is by making me watch SpongeBob System of a Down every 10 minutes. Not shiny. The darkness. Did somebody mention the door to darkness? The thing is, before stream, I'm so tired. I'm like, oh man, yawning. And then I get all my energy back for 2 hours, and then I fucking blow it immediately. And then after, or at the end of the stream, I'm like, man, I gotta lie down. And then as soon as I'm off stream, I'm not tired. I think I'm just exhausted is the word, not tired. I need to stand up. Because my back, I'm sitting in a pool of... This is gross. I don't like this. It's not good. I chose to wear a hoodie. I was like, yeah, we'll go back to the hoodie bit. It'll be nice. It'll be a nice callback. That's what winter's all about. Oh. Zoning out again. My bad. But again, I have like a meter, right? And it's like in a fighting game where you just do your super over and over and you can't do it the rest of the time. I wasted it all. It lasted a good... like 2 hours, and then I crashed. All my funny has run out. You order my services, all right? I'll go to your kid's birthday party. I'll be funny for 2 hours, but that's it, all right? No more than that. That's where I draw the line. I was going to say I have needs. I'm not like a needy wife that you don't have sex with. I keep forgetting words. I think I've actually, like, something's bad is happening to me. That's not shiny. No, it's not. I agreed with myself. I don't know why I said no, it's not. It's not. Or no, it's not. Not no, it's not. As in not true, but not. You're right. Correct, it is not. The thing about waking up late, right, is that I forget to eat. A lot. It's always been a week since Sunday, and I ordered McDonald's on Sunday, and I could have ordered food since, and I'm like, oh, man, but I already ordered food days ago, and I don't want to waste money on it. I think, maybe I'll just order a pizza tonight. How much is pizza? No, I must fight it. I do love pizza, though. God damn, I haven't had pizza in a long-ass time. I don't need to. I have pizza rolls. That's almost as good. The thing is, I can never... Like, I like treating myself, but I can never excuse it. Like, McDonald's... As long as it's for content, right? Buying a video game? I don't know. Do I need it? Buying a video game that I will never play to play it on stream? Oh, yeah. I'll pay for that. Buying food for myself so I don't starve? Do I really need to not starve? Buying McDonald's for a bit on stream? Well, I've got it. I can't not do the bit. I just need to make... caring for myself a bit on stream, so to make myself do it. I should have like a teeth brushing segment on stream, so I do it, because if it's for content, I'll do it. I think I did do that. Like, again, it's looping back around where at the beginning of this year I was like, oh, I'll do a bit on stream where I brush my teeth, and then I did it for like a week. Pizza stream. Yeah. What would a pizza stream consist of? It would just be me doing this and eating pizza. What I need to do is get a group of like 3 people, and we do this in shifts. Someone shiny hunts, the 2 people sit in the back and eat pizza and mingle. Have like a pizza party like you had at school, except not shit. If we ever get the content house all together, boy howdy, that's gonna, oh boy, we stream in groups, and then I don't need to be doing this on my own. Can't see my hands. I've been like just doing this. I do that with my mouth. I don't need my other hand. Very little movement. My back has been back here. My arms don't move because it doesn't require like a lot of oh shit, you know. Well, no game requires that unless it's like a Wii game. It's just down here. Not a lot of. So it's worse because my back is like sticking to the thing, and it was like, yeah, it's a wool hoodie. Pullover. Almond Joy for dessert. I'll put Almond Joys on the pizza. That's what the Almond Joy stream will be. I guess I already made the promise that I would do the Almond Joy stream. There needs to be like a goal. We need to earn it. I don't even know what it would be. Like, obviously the idea is to eat Almond Joys, but it's got to be more than that. It's got to be a spectacular. A palooza, if you will. SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, Plankton. I gotta remember, I almost got it almost right. Kind of. So SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, Plankton. Yeah. So SpongeBob and Patrick have 2. Everyone else has 3. And you just gotta, they're in order of importance, I guess. But why is Squidward below Mr. Krabs? I guess he's not important to anyone. That's kind of sad. He is a loser after all. Squidward. I gotta stop saying it. How about this, guys? I need to. It needs to be only positives for me. I will not do anything I don't like ever. If you guys donate if we hit our donation goal of $100, I'll eat a pizza live on stream. Won't that be fun? If you guys give me $1,000, I'll eat 2 pizzas. The money will also go towards me buying the pizza. Oh. So yeah, not only do I get only benefits. It's not like, oh, if we get 1,000, I'll donate to charity. No, I will donate to the pizza fund of getting pizza in my stomach. You guys gotta earn the right for me to eat. That's what I'll do. I'll guilt trip people. Be like, how they put those ads of those starving dogs. And be like, hey, don't you want to donate? I will starve myself on stream. And be like, hey, if you want me to eat, you could donate. I feel like that's illegal, probably, right? Or it's at least a shady business practice. To be like, I will not... I'll go on a hunger strike, but for like a really dumb reason. A good cause. Yeah. If you want me to not die. There are a lot of people that do that. And I imagine it actually is true. Like, hey, I'm doing a Kickstarter, and if I don't get the money, I will be homeless. And that makes you feel bad. I guess, in a sense, all donations are guilt-based, right? Like, it's either like, hey, I need this money, or hey, it's for charity. So me being like, if I don't get this money, I will not eat, is not far off from, like, someone being like, hey, I need this money. The only difference is I don't need the money. So I guess it would be worse because I'm just lying. But if you think it's illegal to lie in a Kickstarter, you clearly haven't been on Kickstarter for very long. Most of them are lies. I'll make a Kickstarter. $100 to make Andrew do the pizza stream. And then I'll see how much it makes. And the $100 I promise will go towards the pizza. And if there's going to be a big scandal in like 5 years, I get audited and they're like, hey, the pizza fund, he took a chunk out of the pizza fund to pay for himself. He's not allowed to do that. I do have, again, like, I have big ideas to do dumb shit. I mentioned the Brawl tournament and the Chuck E. Cheese thing. I would like do like a McDonald's extravaganza where I just like dress up as Ronald and like play McDonald's games and watch McDonald's videos, like VHS tapes, and just eat and have like a buffet table of McDonald's. I feel like that could be a stretch goal for money. If we can ever do donations, I think I'll just only set it up for very elaborate bits. I'll be like, hey, if I get this much money, I'll hold the shitty Brawl stream. Hey, if I get this much money, I'll rent out a Chuck E. Cheese. Hey, if I get this much, I'll do the McDonald's stream. You know, your money's going towards something good, and it's something also equally... It's both equally good and dumb. I am hungry now. Talking about pizza was not helping. I think it just made me more hungry. Not for pizza. I can never justify it, no? Because, like, if I get a pizza, I'll be eating it the next couple days. But, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Because it'll be, what, like $30? And it's spending a lot of money on presents. Spending a lot of money on the stream. I mean, Christmas is around the corner, so I'll be getting money from family members, maybe. Also, my birthday's right after. What's my budget looking like? Actually, I haven't checked in a long time. I haven't checked since I bought all this stuff. So I am, well, let's see. That's not great. It's not bad. I shouldn't have checked. I didn't even need to look at the number doesn't matter. I should not have looked at it. I'm fine. Could I afford to get myself a pizza? Yeah. Will it be like a good business expense? No. Or a good expense at all? I very rarely spend money on myself. But I bought a bunch of groceries. When did I buy them? September? Did I buy them? No, I bought them when I got back. Didn't I? So it was mid-October. So it's been a month. As long as the groceries last me a long time, I just feel bad because like I have food in the fridge that I bought with like groceries, you know. But now I'm gonna order a fucking pizza. I think because this groceries this time around, there wasn't as much Italian food, which I love. Like there were no strombolis, there were no calzones. No fucking hot pockets. It was all just chicken it was all materials. Chicken patties, hot dogs, chicken nuggets. Orange chicken, but that also didn't last long. I scarfed that down very quickly. Maybe I'll get fucking Panda Express. I'm just hungry, dude. I can't. I know this isn't helping. What do you think will cost more? The thing is, once I get a pizza, it's just going to sit out for a while. Because I'm going to slowly whittle away at it. I overdo it. When I get pizza, I'm like, oh, I got this pizza, and I got this soda, and I got, like, these fucking cheese sticks. What if I just get a pizza, right? Just a singular pizza. And nothing else. Just what I want is a pizza. It can't be that much, right? Pizzas are supposed to be cheap. There's a fucking Domino's down the street. Like, walking distance. Hold on. When does Domino's close? (1 a.m.) Okay, so if I physically walk, because it's legitimately right down there. I could walk there and walk back with the pizza and not be worry about like carrying it and stuff. Because when I go, the gas station's farther, the 7-Eleven, and I need to bring a backpack because I get 2 things of soda can packs. And I need to because I can't carry them on the way back. Okay, so it's close to like midnight, so I got time. How much is a Domino's pizza? It just brought up a fucking image. I don't need that. Domino's.com. I don't even really like Domino's, but it's close by. I think, honestly, like, DoorDash is, like, my favorite thing now. Or just any food. Because, like, cutting out the middleman and just getting the food delivered directly to me, that's great. You know? I love that. That being said, it does fucking cost way more. Maybe if I just walk down there and order pizza, it might be cheaper. I mean, that's what I should do, right? I need to fucking get up the courage to leave the house. And it's for charity. See, it's for a good cause. It's 2 good causes, except I'm paying for both. One of the good causes is feeding me. All bits aside, if I ever am at a point where I'm like, hey, you should donate or else I'm gonna be homeless. I don't ever want to be that person. I mean, I probably won't be because I'm too proud to ask for anything. Even if I'm going to die. But if I do ever get to that point, call me out on it. I'll probably later, if future me in this bad timeline will probably fight you on it, but just use this clip against him. If I ever in like 20 years, I'm like, oh guys, I need the money. And someone's like, you said you would never do this. And I'm like, what? Fucking, I never said I would do this. Show this clip. All right. And then also I will be reacting to it right now. And Andrew, if you're reacting to this, fuck you, old man. There you go. Epic. We're not. And hey, 20. This is fucking when you're in 7th grade, you write the letter to your senior self. Hey, years from now, Andrew, did we ever get that Shiny Regice? And the answer is going to be no. Order online. What's a Domino's hotspot? Carry out. You guys want to know my area code? Or my address? That's the one that's right down there, right? I mean, that's the name of the street. You guys want to know what street I live on? Fun information. It's good to share things. I'm leaning forward again because of the fucking sweat on my brow. And by brow, I mean ass. Yeah, 5-minute walk. Okay, that's the one. That's the bitch. I guess I'll just order a pizza and then go down. It'll be a nice little adventure to walk out, you know, brave the outdoors. I got pizza on that mind. I've given up. It always happens, right? I start the stream optimistic, and I go through like the stages of grief, and now I'm at the end in like the last 9 minutes, and I'm like, hey, we're not gonna get the shiny. Which is not what people want to hear. You know, when you're being a shiny hunter, you gotta be like, most Pokemon shiny hunters are like, I mean, there's obviously like the most popular ones are just kind of generic, like, whoa, what's up, guys? You're like 6 hours into it. It's like, whoa, well, attempts 8,000 wasn't it, but maybe 8,001 will be it. And you got to keep up the excitement. No, I'm gonna be honest with you. This shit sucks. Don't watch this. I'm losing it. I'm losing faith. I'm losing hope. So we don't get to start the battle tower or the curry thing. I'll try and do one of them in between, but there's a lot of stuff I got to do in between anyway. But for now, tomorrow and the day after will also be Regice streams. And if we don't get it in that time, we'll kind of just need to move on. And if we finish the DLC earlier, then we'll come back. But at that point, we may just need to throw in the towel and come back. Either just catch it. Well, there's two options, right? Either, like, I want to get the Shiny Regice so I can get the fucking the Regidrago. If you can shiny hunt Regis in Pearl Diamond Shining Pearl, and it's better, then I'll switch over to that. If you can't, then maybe in February I come back and do this. So finishing off Pokemon will actually be later than I thought. Because that'll be a month, or like, no, like, if it's the beginning of February, it'll be like a week after the new Legends Arceus comes out, and I'll be playing fucking Sword and Shield. Behind the times, really. I can also just do it in my free time. How much time do I have? 7 minutes. Specialty pizza, chicken. I could get a lot of stuff. The thing is, now I'm excusing it to myself, because the order, I'm like, whatever, it's an order, I can order whenever, I'll just get one pizza. But now if I'm fucking leaving the house, that's a big ask. Now I might as well get a lot of stuff. Cheese. I want no cheese and left beef. Brooklyn style. Hand stretched to be big, thin. Nope. Thin enough for the optimum crispy to crunchy ratio and square cut to be perfectly... Oh, I know that one. I'm hungry, guys. Sorry. I'm hungry. I'm losing it. I'm hungry for Regice. I've given up on this. I'm only focused on pizza now. Robust inspired pizza sauce. What does any of this mean? I don't need a specialty pizza. I just need normal fucking cheese, dude. Perfect combo deal. I need to get my location again. I'll give everyone my location. You know, I got nothing to hide. Come dox me, whatever. Send a fucking... Never mind. I shouldn't say anything. Never mind. Forget anything I just said. Ow. Sorry, I'm thinking. Sorry, it's a joke. You wouldn't get it. I heard it a while ago. I'm actually losing. Okay, full disclosure, last 5 minutes I was like, there was a video popped up that was important, so I just watched it, and there were some funny bits. I was laughing at that. I was watching a separate video, that's why I went quiet. I just need to explain that, because normally I'd be like, I would just kind of not say it to save face, but for that, I feel like if anyone watched what was just happening, where I'm sitting here in silent, looking at the camera for 5 minutes, and then I go, and then just stop. I feel like that's concerning. I would be worried, and I should be worried. That's the one. Store pickup. I forgot I was doing a pizza. I don't want to build... Can I just get a pizza? I have a coupon. Specialty pizza. Okay, I just have a pizza. I just want a pizza. Can you hold me get a pizza, please? Squidward, Squidward, Plankton... Okay, one more time. SpongeBob, SpongeBob, Patrick, Sandy, Mr. Krabs, Squidward, Plankton. Now rewatch the video. I didn't just get the order right. The little voice inflections, I sang it as perfectly. It gets lined that up, it's gonna sound perfect. I'm harmonizing. I can chameleon people's voices while I'm singing with them, but if I'm singing on my own, I'm gonna be like, I don't know. Yeah, I can't. That's why I like singing in a group. When I was singing in a group, I'm like, man, I can sing, and then I was singing by myself, and I could not. Again, just more advice, just do it. If you want to sing, then fucking just keep singing. The only way to get better at singing is to keep doing it. I don't think I ever would want to be I'm fine. I'm a good singer. I do like music, but I don't know shit about it. Like that, like animation, at least I understand a little bit. But like music is like, oh, I want to make music. I don't know where the fuck I would start. I don't know anything. I just kind of hit instruments together till it makes a good sound. All right, we're going to do the final attempt. It's not shiny. I crushed my can in anger because I'm such a strong guy. Well, you know what that means, guys. A rough day at the office, am I right? Going to, move to the back. Nope. Move to the back. Even though I don't need to do this. Save. I will plug the controller in so it does not die in between. Maybe I'll do some fun stuff in the game in between, but I doubt it. What I am going to do is, I get rid of that game. See, I knew I got rid of it. I've even been putting the hat on a long time. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I lied. I'm not gonna take the contacts out. I know I should. I'm gonna get the pizza. I'm gonna bring it back, and then I'll take my contacts out. All right, that seems fair. I will be doing this more. I'm not taking another day off unless something goes incredible. I think now the videos, I have a big enough gap where if something does go wrong, the issue is not like if I'm halfway through editing the video, I'm like, oh, I need more time. The video is done. It just exports weird because I don't give myself enough time to export, just enough time to edit. So if there is another issue, I'll announce it. But as of right now, next stream, next time, same Reggie time, same Reggie place. We're going to do it with the next 2 streams, but then that's where I draw the line. But until next time, good night, boys. I've got a pizza to eat.